Standing by, standing by.
It's gotta be paused, man.
Gotta make it. Well, you're not gonna hear anything, but I just want to catch it and then ready.
Oh, because it's in your earphones.
Yeah. Well, it's not necessarily in my earphones. I just don't want to be watching a video going by that's delayed, by a few seconds anyway. Hey, it's Straturday night, everyone. Johnny Beane's here. I'm here. John BL.
Hey. Hey, John BL.
Hey, Johnny.
Is that the real John BL?
This is the real John BL.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I do enjoy beans, but only on special occasions.
What shirt are you wearing?
I'm wearing my Nerd Halen shirt.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Let's see that one more time. Yeah. One more time. Oh, he's standing up. Oh, look at that. There you go. There you go. That's cool, man.
I got the green, forest green, or whatever it is.
Awesome.
And you got your Johnny Beane Live. I got to get one of those. Got to get a Johnny Beane t-shirt, Johnny Beane TV.
Yeah. Links are down below.
That's right.
Although I do have that one shirt with my face on it. And I can't wear that around town. It's kind of strange. So I think so. I might be giving that away. We should do a giveaway for that.
Well, you have several people have those though, don't they? But you yourself, you don't want to wear your likeness like that.
The one with my face on it. No, I mean,
yeah, let's do a giveaway. Definitely.
We should do some sort of giveaway. Let's see. You got to be subscribed for one thing, and we can tell. We can tell. I don't know. We'll think about it.
Yeah,
we'll think about it.
That's a cool idea.
What's going on? 9:14 p.m. out here in Santa Cruz.
12:14 over here.
June 29th over here.
It's June 30th here. Last day of June.
Wow.
Last day of vacation for me.
Second to last day of June here.
There you go.
Second to last day of vacation for you here.
Yeah.
By the way, we're actually doing the podcast thing. We're not joking around. So these episodes will be podcasts. So you'll be able to listen to this stuff in your podcasting area.
Did we decide on a podcast chime, or was it the owl that Jay had?
Oh, I guess, yeah. Yeah. You were watching. Oh, you were watching yesterday? You were there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Why wouldn't I watch?
Wow. Let's see here. We got R2, R3, Locky Nuts.
Shout out.
Shout out. Brendan B. Squared.
Butt cheeks.
Sean Zimmerman. Calm down. Calm down. Jason Wade. It's good to see you guys here, man.
Yeah.
It's good to see some of you guys here. Let me say, there's some people that used to watch where we don't see them at all anymore, Yeah. But it's good to see a lot of the same faces, and new faces, of course. But it shows us who are the real.
Hey, I'm new compared to a lot of people here. I mean, geez. The people that you guys have been talking about since I first started watching, I think R2, R3 has been there forever. And I don't know. Let's see. Who else have I recognized for a long time? Zach Thong, maybe? I don't know. Matthew Stewart. Halface, James Gum. Seems like a lot of those people have been around for as long as I've been around, which is about at this, what is it, June? So it's probably been 2 years since I discovered your channel. I think 17, sometime in the summer of 2017, I started watching.
How did you find it? How did you?
I think I was looking for information on like the 5150 or Frankenstein or something like that, and I discovered that there was like a 2-hour video of you guys. I think the shot of it was probably just the whichever guitar, and so I started tuning in. I'm like, all right, so these guys, okay, they're talking about it. They're talking, and then Dave's showing it, and they're showing every little bit of it and the history of it.
The guitar,
it just kept going. The guitar. It just kept going, but that's the kind of thing that I was looking for, man. It's just, you guys are geeking out on the 5150 or the Frankenstrat. And then I kept looking for other, videos that you had on your channel, and it was every, guitar, the Rasta guitar, whole episode with I don't know, Rob or Dave showing the Rasta guitar. And it went on from there, and it was an addiction, and it's still going on.
That's cool.
So, thank you, Johnny.
That's cool. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I mean, thank all of you for tuning into this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's we have a great time.
Absolutely.
Nightbot is here. Are these Kiesel guitars the same color? I don't know. Watch the video and see.
Yeah. If you haven't followed the Kiesel story, it's an ongoing saga on this channel.
It's a shame, is what it is.
Yeah, it is. It's too bad.
Because we've been promoting that brand for at least a year.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted Jay to get a Kiesel guitar for a year.
Well, at first he wanted one. He was like, "I gotta have that." I mean, especially when he saw that they made a 7-string headless. He fell in love from the second he saw that, and then from there it. Follow the channel to see what happens.
Yeah. I just wish a company should do the right thing for the customer. That's
Yeah.
So
especially for the price you're paying,
Oh yeah. That's they could easily make just another guitar or have something have a second line there and just
that's right.
Paint it the right color. That's all you got to do. You know.
It's the problem is it's such a simple fix, and it's just not. It's not happening. So yeah, I mean, I don't blame them.
I mean, there's so many other companies that I'm sure would do the right thing, just off the bat. It's
well, you were talking about this earlier today, Peavey. I didn't quite follow what the news with Peavey was, but I did, and it kind of brought back what I remembered about the Undercover Boss thing that happened a couple of years ago. I don't know if that's what you were talking about.
That was several years ago.
It was like 2015, but
like 4 years. No, I think it was before that.
Oh, maybe
was it?
Well, the article I was looking at was 2015.
2015. Yeah, I remember watching that. I was in a hotel up in Lake Tahoe, and there was a little TV in there. Hey, Janice, your browser blanked out. Oh no, refresh.
Yeah, and thanks to who was it? Steve Carmichael just subscribed to me. Thank you. There's not much on my channel, but I'm gonna hopefully get some more content up there. But what's on there is good, so check it out.
Yeah. Hey, John Harden, Rich, is it Ditas? I'm gonna say Ditas.
Rich Ditas looks like Rich Ditas.
Looks like Ditas.
Like Adidas.
Brian Landreth. Is that right?
Brian
Landreth.
Looks right to me.
Janet Lala. Looks like. Clayton James Hicks, 1998 Hicks. Today's your birthday.
Oh man! Whoa. Happy birthday, Clayton!
Happy birthday, Clayton!
Man, yeah, that deserves an applause. I can never find it.
I was expecting you to say it's Wolfgang Wednesday or something, but no, it's your birthday. That's awesome, dude.
Happy birthday, Clayton!
Yeah,
it's the first button. I can never find the hand clap.
Man, congratulations, man. Yeah, everybody, happy birthday in the chat.
That's right.
Happy birthday, Clayton. Todd, a.k.a. Soda Pop, is in here. Happy birthday. Oh, it's also Adam from FU Tone. It's his birthday as well.
Happy birthday, Adam.
I wished him happy birthday on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff, and now here. Yeah, as far as the Peavey thing, is that true?
Is there new news that's just recently come out? What you were talking about earlier today?
Earlier today, that was Well, that was last night,
I don't
really.
know. When you on the Discord on the thing.
Oh. Oh God.
What was that?
Oh.
Was mine loud?
Oh
Was that
no,
really loud?
it's just that there's a few just cents off, you know.
Oh, that's right.
The tone.
The tone, yeah.
The tone.
It's interesting. I wonder. Yeah, I mean, being a little digital sample, I wonder how that happened.
Yeah, maybe it's the battery. When the battery starts getting
Yeah,
lower or
when
something.
digital stuff, it doesn't slow. It's not like analog tape. You know,
Oh,
it's
it
not
just stops.
I think or it gets
Oh.
really distorted or something. But who knows? You know.
I don't know.
What are you drinking? A black and tan?
No,
Oh, really?
I'm not.
Well, what are you drinking?
It's ice water.
Oh, okay. It looked multicolored. It looked.
It might as well be ice water. Okay. It's the same thing. Come on. Blah.
All right.
But no, as far as the Peavey thing, I'll tell you guys what I saw. I haven't seen anything official about this, but I saw this on a Facebook in a Facebook group. Somebody was saying, and this is just what I saw. Okay,
I was looking up news about this because I was trying to find something recent, and most of what I found was about the Undercover Boss. Go ahead.
Which is not recent. Which is
not recent now.
But yeah, what I saw was what it looked like. Somebody who worked for Peavey had said that Peavey had let go the USA division or something.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Like they're like.
I mean, that's their main.
Maybe the factory in Mississippi. Maybe they're closing that down. I don't know. And again, it's something I saw on a Facebook post, and you know you can't believe everything you see on Facebook or the internet or whatever. But there was a couple of people that chimed in where it looked like they knew what they were talking about and they were associated with the company. So if that's true,
it sounded like there was a lot of fallout from that Undercover Boss. It sounded like it was like one of the few episodes that TV show has ever had that resulted in more, of a shitstorm. To be blunt, it sounds like, because the article I don't know, I think I have it here. The article that I was reading from LinkedIn, How to Kill Your Company, Peavey's Appalling Faceplant on TV. And it just goes into depth about how, I mean, not necessarily how poorly they ran the company, but how poorly the GM or the whoever the guy that was on the TV show was running it, and just the things that he said about his employees. And I mean, I'm not going to get into the whole thing. You can watch. I'm sure you can watch clips of it, but it just was like so degrading to his employees. He was very just the way he was talking about them. Like I think the quote was, they were like a beehive. I want my operation to be like a beehive. And if you think about it, that's not the way you want your company to be run. And you can get into the science of it all and everything, but people really picked up on that and really came down on him on that, and especially that comment. But and then subsequently, people talking about that show in particular, how people who are fans of the show Undercover Boss, who were saying that the Peavey show was, oh my God, I mean, something really happened there, and they woke up the people in charge and kind of, I don't know, either got their ass in gear or destroyed the company, apparently. So that's the research that I did today on that. But it was kind of interesting because I do remember that hearing about that. I don't know if I ever saw the episode, but
yeah. I saw some of it. Okay, I'm on Facebook. I found the post. Okay, somebody posted.
I was talking all about it.
What happened was somebody posted on Facebook, in this group on Facebook, saying that somebody had commented on their video, and they were doing a review of the PVHP2. The what we call the fake Wolfgang. And they were saying somebody had left a comment on there saying that Peavey had let the entire USA Guitar division go. And that would have been yesterday. And so there's a few comments. Let's see. I don't know. Actually, it looks like somebody who might be associated with the company was actually said no comment within this post.
Well, from what I mean, from what I know about the company and from what I know about, Peavey is so you're saying the guitar and the guitar end of their company is leaving the U.S. is what you're reading.
I'm just reading,
we're not saying that's what's happening, but that's the latest news that has been around. The rumor.
Well, news. Well, I don't know.
The rumor.
I guess it's a rumor for now. What night is it? It's Straturday night, man.
That's right. Hey, thrash metal.
Is that old news? Flat frets? Is that old news? What's going on?
I guess what I was. If they're closing the guitar branch and sending it overseas, I would assume, how many other companies are doing that? I mean, it's kind of like if you're in the red and to some degree, their amps. I mean, you see Peavey's guitars, I think, are less popular than their amps. Can we agree on that? I mean, I would think their amps are in just about every guitar store you can imagine.
The guitars, yeah. I think the basses are kind of. I think the Peavey basses are more popular than the guitars.
Yeah,
but of course,
and I think they make a great instrument.
The amps are I think their main thing. Amps and PAs and PA sound reinforcement. I think that's always been their number one.
So to me, it would make sense, if they're getting in some financial difficulty. I mean, that might be the first thing to go. Because it's companies, dozens of companies are doing it, moving their production to overseas, with the except, I mean, but maybe they'll maintain a custom shop, who knows? But if you look at it, I think that's the kind of the route that a lot of companies have gone. From what I've read, I'm certainly not an expert on it, but
well, there was another post, I think in the same group, of somebody posting pictures what looked like all Peavey's stock. Well, actually, it looked like all seconds. It looked like huge bins of Wolfgang bodies and necks.
I've seen pictures like that.
Did you see that?
Towards the incinerator or towards
just like
garbage?
Let me see if I can find it.
I've seen pictures like that with just thousands of guitar parts ready to be incinerated or just thrown away. From companies, maybe, I don't know what companies they were, but
let's see.
I know it's like any one of our dreams, to find.
This is within the same group. Okay, so the post says coming soon. Watch here for them. And here's the pictures. Here's the pictures that are being posted. Well, here, I'm gonna do this. Just so I don't show any names or anything. I'll do this. There we go. Actually, there's one more good one. That one, that's a good one. Let's see. Let me crop these photos.
That's right. Sounds like a lot of people in the chat have some knowledge on this. So read some of these comments.
Let's see. Also, what we can do is if you want to chime in, if you're watching this, you want to chime in on any of this, you have two options. You can call us. Okay, we have a phone number you can call. 415-952-32.
I'll post it.
That's the right number, right?
415-952-3263.
There we go. You can call that number, but first, before you call it, text it. Text that number. Text your name to that number. Because I can't answer every phone call, every person that calls that number. So that's one option. Or if you're in our Discord, you can jump. Yeah, see, that's different. You can jump. You can jump into our Discord, and we can talk to you through there as well.
Yeah, okay. We want to try that. It might work.
Okay, look at these pictures. These are some pictures that are on Facebook. It's obviously it's Peavey Wolfgangs. And look at that. That's obvious that those were all sanded down.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
They've
that.
got binding on them. I mean, so
Yeah.
yeah, they're in stain in some cases. Looks like they're stained.
Yeah, it's obvious they were all. So
and when is that from?
Oh, just well, it's posted just the other day. There's another one.
Those are the H2s. Is that what they're now calling them?
I don't know. Actually, this is a combination. Look at that. Look at all those necks.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow.
All in different. Some are raw wood. Some have obviously like that was an actual Peavey Wolfgang, right there. That's been sanded down right there. You know.
That's odd that they would have. It's not like they're getting ready to throw them out or anything, but
right there. And that's not even Wolfgang right there. That's another. What would that be? Would that be the HP? The HP possibly?
I'm not too up on my Peavey models, but
yeah. And look at that one. That's definitely a custom.
Right.
Custom thing right there. But it looks like somebody is getting ready to sell all that stuff or something on
What's
Facebook.
The source of that is that what are they saying those pictures are actually from the factory or from a
they look like they're from the factory. Yeah,
that's what it looks like.
Yeah, that would be junk. Brian Stewart says, yeah, like I was saying, it kind of some of it looks like it's kind of burned out.
I'm sure. Yeah, I mean what is the context? Are they seconds? Are they?
There's no words.
Trash.
There's no word. There's nothing. There's no details on what they are. It just says basically, these are available soon.
Mm-hmm.
If you want in, let me know. Somebody is saying.
Wow.
So and it's on Facebook. If you're in the Facebook group, you know
Brian,
you see it.
Brian Stewart might be right.
A lot of people have seen it. And a lot of people are excited. You know.
Is it vintage stuff? I mean, some of it old, from the Wolfgang days and from the.
It looks like some of it might be, yeah.
Wow.
If not all of it, if not all of it, stuff that's been sitting around for years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe those HP2s, maybe they were making those out of that stuff.
What was like I was saying, the HP2 is that the successor after Wolfgang, after Ed left? That's the successor to the Wolfgang Peavey Wolfgang. Would you say HP2?
First there was the HP.
Okay.
And then the HP2.
Sort of like
the next one.
What they did with their amps too. What was the after
the 6505
right.
and then the 6505 plus. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are great amps.
Yeah, I mean, I think Peavey is like I was saying, more well known for their amps. But even a lot of the early Peavey guitars that I played, we had one at college that I went to, the performance group ensemble, that they just had like a stock Peavey, full all maple, everything. I think it was all maple, and it was a great playing guitar. It was just like the one that you threw in the case, and if you forgot your own guitar, or if, you wanted to pick that up, that's the one that they had.
Mm-hmm. Right. Hey, dude.
Holy cow.
Hey, man.
Yeah. What's up, Jay?
Yes.
Are you pouring that into something, or is that
been a long day too, huh?
Coca-Cola.
Oh, it's going into some silver rum.
Well, that's what I'm drinking. Same thing, sort of.
Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Man, you guys are partying, compared to me, man.
I know, right?
Get out of here, dude! No way.
What that's all about, but that's fine. Hey,
no, that's not.
Old Duels is good stuff, if you're driving, or
no, it's not.
Well, like I said, if you're driving, if you're a pansy, and
but it's It's disgusting. Oh God,
I don't know what else to say.
it's disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
Well, for fake beer, it's not bad. I've had O'Doul's. It's not bad.
It's no, it's bad. Bad stuff, man. Oh, this is so gross. Oh,
Are you really drinking that?
But then why? Yeah, I mean that's the
No.
next question.
No,
then
no,
why
no,
are you
no.
drinking it?
no, it's oh fools. Like who just said that? I saw that. Yeah. Krell bar. Yeah.
O'Toole's.
Man. So yeah, Jay, have you seen anything about what we're talking about? And again, we're just reading about what we're seeing on Facebook.
Right.
I mean, there's no facts to any of this. You know?
No, I haven't. I'm trying to get the chat into this right spot here. I have not seen anything. I saw Jeannie put it on for a second. I was like, "Are those guys on yet?" And I saw you guys talking about that guitar company.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't read up any of the talking about the Peavey stuff, correct?
The Peavey, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Which they're O'Toole's rule. O'Toole's?
Mr.
Todd?
C5150, welcome from New Hampshire, my home state.
Janice,
Oh.
really? 9 O'Doul's makes 1 beer. Is that true? Because it does have some alcohol.
That's a lot of water.
Johnny, look at what's the alcohol content? Does it say it on there?
It's like 0.5%, 0.5% or something.
It says negative. Does it even say? Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? I can't read. This is.
Put it on the just.
I'm sure that the chat
let
knows.
us read it.
It's like
Thing is, I have to take my glasses off to read. Actually, these days, I see better close up than with the glasses.
I'm the exact opposite. I need reading glasses now.
Crap out of here.
Okay, I'm reading that.
O'Doyle rules. That's right. O'Doyle rules. Thanks a lot, O'Doyle.
I don't know, but I got to use the bathroom bad.
Oh my God.
You can drink in those O'Doul's.
Well, there's a bottle right there. Just
I don't know. I'm not. It doesn't say.
Road trip it.
Yeah, I'll be right back though. I'm serious.
all right. Krell Bar says there's 0.4%,
That's what I've heard, like 0.4, 0.5%. Yeah.
which is why you're still not allowed to drink and drive drinking that stuff because there technically is alcohol in it. Is that the reason?
You're technically allowed to drink and drive if you have a limited amount of beer. I mean,
I'm talking about like open container, like drink and drive.
That makes sense. Yeah, you can't. I guess you can't drive around with an open O'Doul.
Drinking while driving. How about that?
I think, but I had heard like even orange juice has like 0.4% alcohol in it, or apple juice or something like that.
I gotta stop giving Ellie orange juice. Maybe that's why she likes it so much, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Man, Ellie's been drinking orange juice all day. Why is she stumbling around?
Yeah, but how much would she have? What does she have? 16 ounces in a day?
I don't even know if she could
Who
drink
knows?
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's
She'd
like
be off the walls if she had 16 ounces of orange juice.
that stuff will mess you up. Oh, what's going on, Jay?
Shit. Jason Wade asks, may I send you a picture this late on your phone? Well, it depends on what it is, Jason. At 12:40, it better be good. Yeah, dude, you can send me a picture whenever, man. Because even if it is like 5 in the morning,
Brendan B.
2 things. I may still be up, and 2, whenever I go to bed, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I won't get it until the morning anyway. Mouthwash. Yeah. Mouthwash has more alcohol.
That'll mess you up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what I heard when I was in high school. That was like one of the things. Like you start talking about you discover beer and you see like, oh well, even non-alcoholic beer has alcohol in it. And it's like, oh well, even orange juice has alcohol in it. It's like that's where I've heard it. So I don't know if that's true or not. But
Oh man, that's the worst.
Orange juice hangovers.
When orange juice and vodka. Holy crap, man.
Acid reflux.
We used to do recording sessions years ago. We'd stop by the liquor store. Actually,
Crap.
You guys are Metallica fans.
Shit, yeah.
We would stop by the liquor store that Metallica used to shop at when they lived in. It's called El Cerrito, California.
Cliff
So-
them all.
Is that? Yeah, I was gonna say, is that on the liquor store that they go to, or the beer store, whatever it is?
Yeah.
I would assume. Yeah.
I used to.
That's it,
I
huh?
used to shop there. I used to live down the street from that. I used to go to that liquor store all the time.
That's cool.
So fun.
And yeah, actually, I think it might have been like a Metallica Behind the Music or something, some sort of something. And they showed the liquor store on the
It must have been Cliff them all. Well,
the TV.
maybe behind the music.
It's that store is on the corner. If you guys want to check it out, it's on the corner of San Pablo Avenue and what street was that? Oh man. Anyway, I used to shop at. Anyway, here's the story. I was doing a recording session, recording some drums, and this was years ago, back in 2002 or something. And me and the bass player stopped at that liquor store because it was on the way, right down the street from my house where I lived at the time. And I end up getting some huge generic thing of vodka and a huge thing of orange juice. And we go over to the drummer's house in Richmond, California, and we're recording. And I blacked
That'll
out.
mess you up, man.
I was messed up.
Man.
It was terrible. It was a horrible, horrible scene.
It's not fun. It's almost embarrassing. Is when
I remember my first drummer, who was kind of like the first in our group to really be a heavy drinker, and we went out just around the town one night, and he had a bottle of vodka, and by the end of the night, it was on the side of my car. It was like it was just all he had puked it all up.
Yeah,
it was bad. I think it was after McDonald's too.
So Jason Wade sent me a picture of. He calls it the Cameron Cooper Special. It is a purple Charvel. Is this the not the San Dimas, right? Isn't it the is it San Dimas?
Yeah, it looks like a San Dimas. Very Strat like
the Pro Mod, whatever. I forget. He has a couple different versions or models of the but it is a cool purple. I mean, I know my phone's not doing it justice. Hey, look at that. That's right.
Yeah, the Yamaha. Yeah.
Yep. Hey, Jason, send me a picture of that aqua blue or whatever color that I'm thinking it's a Strat. Send me a picture of that, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Gee, don't ask.
Huh?
Gee,
I
should have some kind of final something soon. I'll be able to put a bow on the whole thing very, very soon, but that'll be coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were saying that whole thing's just it's a shame, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's not cool.
Yeah, I don't want to keep going back into this, but I mean, I do, but I don't. You know, I was kind of told that I shouldn't delve too deep into what's going on, but I mean, I heard you guys saying that, you know, any other guitar company would probably try to make it right, and I think I told you guys I was talking to a friend of ours that used to work for one of the biggest guitar companies on the planet,
right?
And he was telling me that you know, without giving too much information away, that like, hey, if somebody wasn't happy, especially with a custom guitar, if somebody wasn't happy with it, like, they'd make it right, you know, somehow build them a new one, you know. And that's the one thing that kind of bums me out about the company that I got this guitar from is like, you know, it's not like they said, it's not like it's like, oh, we're just not going to repaint it, but what else can we do? It's basically they weren't willing to work with me on any level at all. Basically telling me, tough titty.
Tough oblonged nipples.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the worst part about it, man. That's what it sounds like, you know, just the fact that they just, you know, won't budge. And it's as a a consumer business that they're running. It's just,
and I've like I've said before, I've been 100% respectful the entire time with them. I never flew off the handle. Didn't make any crazy demands and tell them F you and all this stuff. I've been very cool the entire time. I never mentioned the show, which some people are like, dude, tell them you're on a show and I'm like, no, like I want them to treat me like any other, customer that, is just playing guitar in his room or something. Like I don't know.
Well, then this shows you how they treat their customers.
exactly.
How they treat just their regular customers.
Yep.
And that's not cool at all.
Yeah.
No. I'm not going to be buying anything from them. No, thanks.
Oh.
No, even at this point, even if they say, you know what, here, you can have that guitar for free, I won't play a guitar with their name on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, he's got it's a Schecter. The Nick Johnson Schecter. No shit, dude. Roasted maple neck, ebony fretboard, locking tuners. Now, if you guys don't know, Nick Johnston, is some kind of guitar player. He is phenomenal. If you haven't heard his music, definitely check him out. I promise the guitar isn't that blurry in real life. There we go. And that crack is on my phone, not the the Nick Johnston special with the huge crack going down the.
Wow, that's cool.
There we go. Got it. Yeah, but if you get a chance, follow him on Instagram. And he plays. He's just so fluid, and his note selection is great. He can shred. He can play melodic. And very unique, too, as far as his playing style. And here's the back with the roasted maple neck. I got to have it focus again. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
One-piece neck.
Show that, Johnny. I can't see it. I see John. I'm just trying to see what the actual is on. Okay. For a second, I thought it was like a picture of him, and I was like, what the hell is on the back? But, yep. Great guitar player.
That name sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking maybe I've seen him at NAMM. I've seen him play, like in person. Maybe. But hey, we just got a text. Hey Johnny, could you pass this along to Jay?
Ooh.
Mr. C _ 5150. What is it? You want me to show this or just send it to Jay?
Mr. C _ 5150. He's from New Hampshire.
Uh-huh.
That's the one fact I know about him right now.
I'm going back looking at the comments while we were talking and I was showing the guitar. G. Butchnoff says, I feel bad for pumping that company up. No, dude, don't feel bad. Because I was pumped. We were pumping the company up.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I was super pumped to get a guitar from them. And like I was telling you guys before, like obviously it wasn't going to happen anytime super soon. But I already had like a couple other guitars that I was like planning on, like I was going to get a 6-string. I was going to get a bass from them, and I was going to get one of their acoustic guitars that they just came out with not too long ago as well. So I had 3 guitars in the chamber,
right.
Eventually like maybe, a year at a time, like next year I'd get, the 6-string or a bass and then the following, it's just, it really does suck.
Well, I think there's still time if they make it right. I
don't know.
You saw that last email I got, right, Johnny?
Well,
yeah, they're not making it right.
Well, I'm just saying if anybody's listening,
at this point, I mean,
make it right. Yeah. We'll talk about you guys in a positive, because for a year we've been talking very positive about that company and how we really, wanted Jay to play one of their guitars, just to have one. That's, just because you loved it.
Yep.
And it just really sucks, especially for you, to you know, for that to happen. It's not cool.
No, Sean Zimmerman says he may said one. I'm trying to go back and read the original comment. He says, even if they would have stuck to their guns and said, no, we painted it the color you wanted. It is what it is. It looks the same as the one in the pic, which it doesn't. They could have cut you a break on repainting. He said, you know what I mean? If they just said, no, you made the mistake. It's the color. Sorry. It's not what you thought the pic was, but let's work something out on repainting it. So you, yeah, dude, I tried that.
Simple fix, you'd think.
I tried working something out with them, saying, hey, I don't want to, you know, give too many details about what I asked them, but I literally tried to like work with them on something, saying, hey, you know, this and that, and what about, and they were like, no, basically just no, we're not doing anything for you. That's the guitar. Thank you. See you later.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, in this day and age, you know, that's unacceptable. That's not. And any other company of any other thing, no matter what it was, I think would budge or would be accommodating in some
way.
In
just
some
work with the customer. Work with them.
Yeah.
Because isn't the customer always right?
Well, like that's what Janice said. That's an old.
Did Janice say that? There you go, Janice.
Well, if you watch Half Baked, no, the customer's always an idiot. But that's the old sentiment is the customer's always right.
And it's the simplest way to run your business. Like, you know, okay, you might have to take, you know, rebuild, or you might have to do something to adapt to it, but make the customer happy in the end. Jeez.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I wasn't being making any crazy demands. I didn't get the guitar and like, oh, I don't like this. It wasn't like that at all. Krellbar, yes, he made the final decision and wasn't really interested on how I felt. So,
wow. Yeah. Well, next Undercover Boss, we need him to. Someone to get into his office.
Steve Carmichael, I will have that information. That's the next thing I'll talk about when everything gets, you know, finalized. I guess when a bow gets wrapped on it, I'll talk about that.
Mm-hmm. But isn't the Undercover Boss to be the actual boss of the company to sneak in?
Yeah. I don't know.
So in that case, that
probably wouldn't work.
You would agree with all the employees saying,
in the foot like the other guy, Peavey.
Screw the customer. Yeah, that's right. Screw the customer. No, Sean Zimmerman, I got what you were saying, dude. The first comment, I read it and I was like, does he mean? But no, when you wrote the second one, I got what you were saying.
We all know what the issue is, and it's legit, and it's just not, you know, it's such, like you say. I mean, it's for the company. It's a you know, at most a couple $100 fix or $100 fix. You know, it's not.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean, man. And do you want a customer for? That's the thing too, is if a customer isn't happy with a product, I think if you make it right for them and work with them, that means more
in the long run.
In the long run, than just a customer buying something, being happy right off the bat. You know what I mean? If you get something like, you know what, man, something ain't right about this. And like, okay, we're gonna make
even
it right.
If you were in the wrong, and it's like, you know, you wanted these things to be fixed. You know, and when it comes down to it, a company like that, what's it going to cost them in the long run?
A customer for life,
less than $100.
Yep.
You know,
for a customer,
and then you've got a customer
man.
for life.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not reading that comment. Krellbar.
Yeah, because if everything was good, that guitar would be sitting right behind you.
Yep.
On every one of these shows.
Yeah.
People, you know, it's not like we get 2 or 3 views. You know, we get, you know, thousands of views every couple days or whatever it is.
Yep.
And people would be seeing it, and they would see how happy you are, or would be, you know, with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it's hard to understand, you know, because it does sound like such a simple.
Brian Landreth, that's funny, man. Jay is more well known for his Kiesel than his music. That's probably true at this point, dude. You're probably right, man.
He's the poster child.
But I am on a Blu-ray DVD, which is kind of cool.
There you go. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
We got any happy news? Anything? Oh, look, he's here. He's in the chat. We got him.
Jeff Keys. Oh, look at that.
Oh, man.
Right.
As long as it's our way.
A lot of I think that's a lot.
Wow. Unlike Burger King. Burger King would budge more.
Yeah.
You know, with the freaking Whopper or something, you know?
No, Jeff, you should rephrase that. You should write, we can make you a guitar any way you want, as long as it's the wrong color. No?
Wow.
I thought that was good.
I don't know, man. You know, at some point that guitar will be considered a collector's item.
You imagine?
Because of all this. And you know,
right.
that's the guitar. You know, you walk in to take a tour of their factory, that's the guitar they have in the office right there for you to see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it back in a year and try to buy it back from him.
Yeah, they won't.
Oh,
they'll be
if
like,
you'd only taken that one, Jay.
Oh, now he wants it. Now he wants it. Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if man, bunch of weirdos, man. Let's see. So what? So we were talking about the Peavey thing, which might or might not be true, according to Facebook.
I wanted to talk about a guitar that I've kind of known about for a while, and that I don't know if you guys have touched on it or not. See if you guys recognize this guitar. Well, actually, let me find a better picture.
John, I don't want to get personal with any of those guys, man. I think I'm already public enemy #1 over in that factory. And G. Butchnoff, congratulations, man. He says, my youngest daughter, Morgan, graduated on June 6th. Awesome, dude.
Awesome, man. Yeah, congratulations.
All right. See you in the chat can tell us what guitar that is. It's one of my one of my favorite Relic. It's not even really, I mean, it's authentic, but it's a great, like, destroyed guitar over the years. Let's see who in the chat can tell us what guitar that is, or if you guys can.
Okay, I think I know.
Man, these comments are funny, dude. I'm sorry.
And that's not even as Relic as it gets, too, because it's actually, been a recent Relic, too, that it's just really, that's what I wanted to talk about. Anyway, go ahead.
Yep. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. You can't treat somebody a certain way and then get mad at the way the public responds. You know? I mean, look at the comments.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think 2 people total have 2 or 3 people let me know that they commented on the live streams that they do, and they got banned from their Facebook page. And they didn't say anything negative either. It was just like, hey, what's going on with Jay Hannon's guitar? Or make it Jay, like hashtag justice for Jay or some shit. And they got banned.
Justice for Jay. That's awesome.
That's kid stuff, right? That's child's child's play, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
That's immature stuff.
Well, I've seen some of the streams, and they're not too professional on those things. You know. Well,
part of me kind of liked that. It was like, Ibanez, Fender, Gibson. Like, I think it's cool when a company kind of brings you in and tells you what's going on a live stream and brings you into the factory and shows like, hey, this guitar is, for Jay Hannon and it's wrong color. And then if they show it, and then they show something else that's the right color, and then and kind of show you how they work on guitars. I think that's really cool. But what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like transparency. What's going on? Something's flying around here.
You got that too, huh? Yeah.
I think it was a hair for me going crazy and
Oh,
losing my hair over this, guys.
Right.
I got a mosquito or something in here. Okay, is the chat? I don't think they even saw that guitar.
Well, I guess it's Chris Holmes' guitar from Wasp, and this is what the current or the most recent state of it. It's actually got like an aluminum, because the bottom of it actually fell off.
Oh my gosh!
So
it's like the barf guitar. What is that?
Well, it's wood, and it does look like barf there, but it's actually wood. Where's the original of it right here? So that's like the first relic of it, where it's kind of starting to fall apart, and then
okay.
So it was yellow. I mean, it's got yellow, and the wood's wearing through. But I just think that's it's a real relic, but it's like one of the coolest relics. I had seen that years ago, and then finally, like I said, that bottom part fell off, and he made like a metal bracket that just kind of was in the shape of that. It was originally a star, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That was that's one of my favorite just relic guitars, just because it's absolutely like to the bare wood, completely like wood falling off relic. But I don't know if anyone else had seen that. That's why I wanted to share that.
Wow.
Chris Holmes. Exactly.
No. Did you ever see the guitar that Edward borrowed from him?
Yeah. What was it? Wasn't it the original Destroyer that he got from Chris Holmes?
Here.
I know. Yeah. There's a story that he had borrowed something, or he had used a Chris Holmes guitar.
Yeah, the guitar he used on Women, Children First was this guitar right here. This is the actual guitar. Right there.
Oh, okay.
That's what it looks like.
But that's not the shark.
Hold on. Johnny, say something. I want to keep it up for a second. Wait like 5 seconds.
Huh? Nobody said anything.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that's the Eddie had the shark guitar on the back of the album.
Right.
But since he chopped some of the wood, off, he didn't think it sounded,
So he wanted a real
same or whatever. So he borrowed one from Chris Holmes from Wasp, right. And that's it. That's the actual guitar he actually recorded on the record was recorded with that guitar.
Wow.
Huh.
Right there. All the stuff without the without the tremolo. And supposedly,
I remember the story.
Well, yeah, I'm good. It's all these old fools, man. The story, yeah, and actually, there it is in the studio. There it is. There's recording sessions. There he is, and there it is down there. Right there. And John's not even looking.
No, I'm getting you the real picture.
It was probably the picture I just showed.
He's got it. Never mind.
But wait a minute. That's the guitar you were just. Oh, here's the guitar you were just talking about right here. This is the one you were just showing.
Yes.
Right there.
That's right.
Man.
Hey, Johnny. Would you be cool with sending Butt Cheeks and a link right now for a couple minutes so he can tell us about his
of course.
He sent Cameron Cooper, our buddy, a cigar box guitar.
Oh wait, I'm sending Butt Cheeks the link.
Want me to send him the link?
Oh yeah, you've got it. Yeah, you can do it. No, I was gonna make a joke about getting a Butt Cheeks link.
Oh, is that cool if I send him this?
Of course. Yeah.
Send it to everybody.
Butt Cheeks.
Yeah, I'll just put it in the chat. Anybody?
Butt Cheeks. Butt Cheeks is awesome, man.
Butt Cheeks are awesome.
So this is an interesting picture. I mean, I know I've looked at it several times, but there looks like there's a skateboard. Oh no, that's probably a guitar case. Looks like a skateboard, but what's the natural guitar that he's got down there in the corner. It was the early Floyd. Did that become the Circles?
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That was probably either the Circles or the Rude, I would think. Either one. Because what he had done, listen to those early Steve Rosen interviews.
Right.
Steve Rosen again. Steve, we love you, man.
That was right around the time.
Yeah.
Listen to that stuff. And Eddie had said back in those days where he liked the Floyd, but it sounded too bright. So he wanted to get a body made that was thicker. And that's what the Rude guitar was. The body was thicker than a regular guitar body.
But then it was just too heavy. I think that was the story.
Probably, yeah.
Heavy metal.
Wow, we've been doing this for an hour already. Look at this. Dang.
Oh man, it's getting
Flew
late.
right by, man. Yeah.
What happens when you talk about a guitar company?
Uh-huh. Subscribe to the channel if you're just watching this. We love guitars. We love music. We love
Butt Cheeks? Brandon Butt Cheeks.
yes. Yeah. Love a lot of stuff. And I was going to talk about that Night Ranger thing. Just maybe
It was
before
interesting. I listened to that too. That was.
You heard that?
Mhm.
You heard that? Yeah. I
What
was
your impression?
while I was eating dinner tonight before we started the program here. I was watching a video of Night Ranger from Oakland Arena, 1981. But apparently back then they were just called Ranger.
Oh, really?
So it's a video of a band called Ranger. And from the looks
true?
of it, yeah, I guess. And I would assume they're opening up for somebody else. You know, they're probably opening for like Sammy Hagar or something. 1981 Oakland Arena, the same arena that Van Halen did the Unchained video. Same place. If you guys want to see this video, go over to the Johnny Beane Discord, and it's right there underneath the Johnny Beane TV section. But 6 minutes into the video, Brad Gillis and Jeff Watson are doing like guitar solos, and this is what was interesting, is Brad Gillis does a Mean Street style solo where he's doing the tapping, the Mean Street style tapping.
He's trying to do it.
Okay. But the interesting thing is that show is a month after Fair Warning was released, the album.
Whoa.
And he definitely hadn't seen any video of it, or unless he saw them live.
So
They've seen them live.
So it's possible he had heard that and he was trying to do his own version of it. Yeah. Again, if you want to see it, it's in the Discord, Johnny Beane Discord. So join the Discord and then jump into the Johnny Beane TV section there.
Hey, I gotta walk my dog. I'll be right
You'll
back.
see it. Okay.
She has diarrhea. I'll be right back.
Oh. Oh no. Ah.
Yeah, I watched that. It sounded like he was trying to do something like that, but it wasn't really. It didn't sound great. I don't know. It didn't sound like he was pulling much of it. Maybe he did see them. I'm trying to think. What was it? May? It was around May when they had that.
The record came out in April, right? I had just looked this up earlier. I think that show was like a month. I think it was a month after the record was out. Not even a month.
Yeah, May 12th. Oh no, wait a minute. That was the tour. And when was the video? I forget now. I think it said it was May. I thought it was May something. So it was right around. I mean, I'm just wondering if he had a chance to see them live. 5/22/81, and the tour started on 5/12. So he probably didn't even see them live, and he figured out what he was doing to some degree. Which is kind of cool. I mean, he had listened to the album. He didn't see the video. The Oakland video came well later, like in the year. I think that was in the fall of that year. in the video, he's actually doing the tapping. You know, he's doing what Ed did, which is kind of cool. But I mean, he didn't have it all together.
Well, I mean, it was him just doing the technique.
Exactly, but it's cool that, I mean, just from
of.
listening to it, he kind of really got the idea.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and yeah, in the Discord, if you guys want to join the Discord, here we go. Here's a link in the chat. Come on. Oh, come on.
Yeah, join the Discord. There's some good content over there.
There it is. There's the link.
That's it.
Yeah, click the link. Make an account.
You don't have to hang out in there and chat. You don't have to do anything. I mean, it's just you know, you can go into the lounge if you want, and maybe someone will chat with you. But for the most part, it's just sharing, you know, cool stuff that we're talking about. You know.
Yeah, one of the things that we use the Discord for is when we're done with these programs, you can go over there and you can see a lot of the content that we were talking about. Like videos, like that Ranger video, that Night Ranger video was there already.
Mm-hmm. Here you go. People joined. Mr. C5150 just joined. Krellbar just joined.
Wow.
Nice, guys. That's what we're talking about. Hang out. Check, you know, not right now. You don't have to, but there's a ton to explore on there. I mean, every link has a, you know, post your pictures.
Who's in there?
Others.
Because we can, we were trying this earlier. We can talk to you in there, or I can, at least.
Yeah, try it on your end. See if we can get them on and make it work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I did this last week with Simon Williams. He jumped into the Discord, and we were talking.
Or you can call in if you wanted to call Johnny. Let him know who you are and. Who's this now? Someone else just joined. Mike Turner. People are joining.
Awesome. Yeah, we're trying to get you guys
Mike
over
Turner.
there because the Discord is actually really cool. And
we're joining.
Hello.
Hey, Brendan.
Hey, man.
We're trying to get you guys over because the Discord is actually really cool.
It is.
Turn down a little bit there, Brendan.
It's very cool.
I'm echoing. What did I do?
Is that better? Can you hear us, Brendan?
Well, he muted.
All right.
He's muted. Steve Anderson is online. Steve.
Oh man,
where are you?
Jasco just joined too. Man, you guys joined. That's excellent.
Let me see. Where are you seeing all this? Oh, in the general.
Oh man, where are you?
Yeah, Swoosh. Yeah, Krellbar is here. Mr. C50 is here. Mike Turner is here. Josco Supply is here.
Oh man, where are you? Swoosh. Yeah, Krellbar is here. Mr. C50 is here.
Oh yeah, you've got a window open.
Josco Supply is here. Oh man, where are you?
It's the ultimate delay right there. The ultimate like
I know.
delay
Okay.
loop.
He just jumped out. Yeah. That's there we go. Yeah, you guys join the Discord, man.
Like I said, I mean, I know people.
Well,
I didn't really.
Well, I mean, you're saying you don't have to hang out over there, but it's a cool place. It is a cool place to hang out.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of people use it for gaming, and while they're talking during games and stuff like that, I don't know. I don't understand it completely as far as, you know, the people who use it, you know, for other, you know, reasons. But I guess it's popular with gamers, and they can chat while they're gaming or something like that. But that's not necessarily why we, you know, it's cool to post our content and to show what we're talking about.
But let me just say, when Hangouts goes away. The way you guys are watching this right now, actually on YouTube, nothing's going to change as far as the audience. Nothing's going to change on your end. On my end, everything is going to change within a couple days. The way that we do these videos is going away. Google is getting rid of it. So, and you guys know how when I go live by myself, I use what's called OBS. And I thought about using it tonight, but once Hangouts goes away, I'll be using OBS for this stuff. The Discord will play a bigger role within these shows.
Mhm.
Hey, man,
Sorry, I had the.
are you the
other
same
window
guy?
open.
Well, you're in a different room now too.
I went downstairs to the computer I normally use, and the other one I couldn't. Something was going on. I was like, I had windows open. I heard 3 or 4 of you guys. I was like, I screwed something up.
Looks like your workshop.
Now I'm down in the dungeon. Yeah.
Well,
Is
yeah,
that your workshop?
Well, it's basically where I keep all the boxes and stuff I'm working on. Yeah.
Nice.
It's the supply. It's the supply closet.
Wow.
Well, not really.
How do you get your boxes? Where do you get them from?
There's a. I don't know if you have. You're in Connecticut, right, John?
Massachusetts. Yeah.
Oh, Mass. All right.
Close.
I don't know if you have Smokes for Less up there. It's kind of like a chain cigar store, but or like tobacco store with cigars and stuff. And so what's that?
There are several tobacco stores.
All right,
Two brothers or something is I think the biggest one in the area.
Oh, okay.
Something like
But
that.
The manager there, I made her a cigar box guitar. It wasn't a great one. It was one that I wasn't ever going to sell. And I was like, well, if you want this, you can have it. She's like, okay. So I gave it to her. She's like, well, you never have to pay for boxes again. So I'm like, all right. So I haven't paid for a cigar box in over a year. so she gives me like, this is just one shelf here. That's probably got like 50 of them. I have 2 other shelves that you can't see. It's just, they're just freaking overwhelming me right now.
That's awesome. Well, you get your supply, man. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm set. I actually have so many.
What kind of sizes do they come in? Is there a wide variety, or is it kind of within a few inches?
Well, there's really different sizes, man. There's like weird sizes like this, which you really
it's like a tissue box.
Yeah, right. And then the normal ones that I make guitars out of are like this. The good size. There's some that are smaller.
Is that the tissue box that's next to your computer? Next to the jar of Vaseline?
No. That's no, never mind.
That's the other room.
And the ones that are too small for cigar boxes, I started making lamps. So I'm selling lamps out of these things. But they're pretty cool, like a little Edison bulb.
Yeah.
So I've already sold like a ton of those. All right, man. Whatever works.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Piazza jersey?
What?
Is that a Mike Piazza jersey behind you or something on the chair?
No.
Mike Piazza.
On the,
Isn't that from like the 90s?
I thought it was 31 for a second, but it's never mind.
No, that's a Knicks blanket. I only like the best, Jay.
Yeah.
Knicks, Jets, So you know how it goes.
Yeah, I do.
But yeah, I couldn't. I think I sent you the video he just sent me, Cameron. He sent me one tonight. I think I was able to send it to you.
Yeah, I saw it.
But I don't know. Oh, okay. He's freaking. The dude's amazing. He just picked it up. He's like, burr, 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 with the slide.
Jamming on your. Oh yeah, you sent him one. You sent him.
I did. I sent him one. I had. I sent them one like this because I have a special, like I guess you could say my signature pickup that some guy's making for me now. He etched my name in it, and stuff. So, but it sounds freaking amazing. And so I sent him one. And then I get a message from Jay. Oh shit, I was going to call you. I wanted you to put a Tessie switch in it. I'm like, dude, I have like 3 Tessie switches right here. I would have put one in. Jackass. Sorry. It's okay. It's all good though. But yeah, it's nice to see someone actually play that can play my stuff because I'm not good yet. So, and I made a shovel guitar for I don't know if Jay knows him, but there's a guy that works at Alto Music up here in Wappingers. His name's Mike Hamill. He's the he's the manager up there. But he was like loving the shovel when I brought a couple of guitars in. Because I went and looked at a couple of guitars. I was looking at, I know Jay and I have gone back and forth. I was talking about looking at this Jaguar, the Jazzmaster type stuff, and I went in there and I brought guitars in there, and he loved the shovel. I made him a shovel, so he's playing that. He's gigging with it. I'm like, that's cool.
That is cool.
So, yeah, it's awesome. Good stuff.
Here's me and Brendan, and he sent me this picture that he found.
Oh, Jesus.
Here's me and Brendan in 2005 in Chicago, right?
In Chicago. Yep. It's really blurry.
As Mancuda says, all right, put it real close, and then pull it back slowly.
Oh my God! Yeah,
Back slowly.
Slowly.
Oh.
I didn't have hair then.
No, I didn't remember you like that at all.
What the hell? That's not my hair on the sides though. That's like the tree.
Oh, sure.
What is going on with that, dude? What did you do to that picture? Did you doctor that picture?
Oh, with Caleb and Jeff Beck. Did you see that one?
Wow.
Yeah.
He's got
That
the
was-
giant afro.
But
That was
the shadow
That's
from
right.
the
It was just a shadow. Yeah.
That was a fun time. Jay, I met like Trivium and Rob Zombie and some of those guys that were playing second stage. And then Jay's like, man, can you take me back so I can shower? I'm like, yeah, dude, freaking, he can shower in my hotel. I'm like, all right. And then we went, where did we go? We went to the stadium. And it was locked, and we broke in and ran around.
Right. We went to Brendan took me to Soldier Field, and
It wasn't open, so we broke in and ran around.
yeah, that's right.
Like the Soldier Field, you broke in and you were able to just.
Well, not on the field itself. Like,
we'd probably still be in jail if we went on the field that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nobody there. We still would have been tackled and in jail.
Yeah.
You know?
Remember wasn't I pissed because the field was like striped for soccer, and I was like, oh, come on.
You're like, what is this? I don't know why they do that. Crazy.
Oh man. Yeah, that was fun, man.
That was a good time. I can't believe it was, oh my God, 14 years ago. Wow, dude. Yeah, baby butt cheeks is 17 now, dude.
Oh, that's so crazy. He
Yeah.
was 3 when that was happening.
3.
Yeah,
He
so
was
almost
3, and I got lost. We went to the Chicago Zoo, and I got lost with him in a stroller, and I'm going through like the dregs of Chicago. And I see, and people are like, yo, man, you shouldn't be here. I'm like, I'm trying to leave. You know,
I know I shouldn't be here. I'm trying to get.
I think the only thing that saved me was me having Connor when it was a kid. You know,
Heavy chasing vacation.
they're not gonna shoot a guy with a 3-year-old. Maybe. I don't know.
Roll up the
Well,
windows.
Cameron sent me a message and said I probably should have told you this, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. But he said, I snapped it in 2. No, I'm joking. He wrote, he said, I love it. As soon as I've learned some tunes, I'll make a video.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, but Cameron, he's a good dude, man. Must be something about dudes named Cameron because we got Cameron Cooper,
Yeah,
he's an
Cameron
awesome
Brown.
guy, and Cameron Brown, who was super cool as well. So,
Yeah, very down to earth guy. You know, he couldn't have been more, more thankful for it. He's like, dude, do you want me to pay? I'm like, I don't want you to pay me for it. I mean, I'm sure he had to pay like a tariff when he went over there, but I valued it at like $25-30, so he wouldn't get hosed with tariffs. You know,
yeah, what, you have to pay like $3 probably or something. You know?
I don't know I don't know, but I don't care. I wanted to put it in his hands, see what he can do with it. And he already just killed it. You know,
Yeah.
it's great.
Wow. That's awesome, man.
You've played one before, Johnny, haven't you? I think you said you have a cigar box.
Huh?
Maybe not you. Maybe it was Dave. No,
A
play
a cigar box?
guitar. Yeah, a cigar box guitar.
I have.
Okay,
I have, yeah.
Then it was you. All right.
Yeah. Long time ago.
But
And
not a butt cheeks brand though.
No. Actually, there's a company out here that actually makes them.
There's a
There's
is it one with a snake on it or like
there's
snake?
there's like a major company that makes them, and they're actually based in my area out here.
There's
This company.
Um,
no, not those.
What's that?
I don't even know what.
Excuse me.
I got this. I don't know what they're called. BBG. So something blues box guitar or something like that.
Blues boy.
It's a knockoff. I mean, it's certainly not the quality that Brendan's making. But
I thought I was gonna say like Brendan Butt.
no, this is Well, but Brendan Buttcheek's guitars, right
BBC,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
BBC does. Now that means something else, Jay. It can't be making BBC guitars.
They're larger. They're larger cigar box guitars. They're like,
Yeah.
I don't even think this is a real cigar box. This is probably like a.
I think they make those. I've seen those in some
It
catalogs.
says Republic of the Blues.
extended scale
Yes.
cigar box guitars would be the BBCs.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Oh, shit.
Too bad. Johnny, did your sign fall down, or did you just put it on the couch?
I just put it on the couch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, easier,
Yeah. I wanted Dave to be here so I could ask him if that was a Buddy Guy Strat behind him and he'd get mad.
Well, he was mad enough yesterday all day, so it's fine.
Well, hey, have you seen the update?
No.
It looks like our David Nesdall is getting
Oh,
a Steinberger GL2T.
yes, I did see that.
I'm looking at the update now.
The BBC one. I mean, the black one. I mean, yeah, that one.
So it looks like he's buying it from Headless USA, which is the Jeff Babbitt's, all restored.
Babbitt's is cool. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw someone already asked him, "You gonna stripe it?" He goes, "No."
He's full of it. He's going to.
Of course he is.
You know he is. He's gotta.
Yeah.
So here it is. I guess this is the he's probably gonna be pissed that I showed it and not him, but hey, it's on Facebook. You know what? I'm showing it.
You should have been here, Dave.
Yeah.
Dave's not here.
Dave's not here. Dave.
Someone goes, "How much was it?" He goes, "I don't talk price." I was dying.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I don't discuss prices.
Sorry, bro. That's all good.
I should respond with the link, the eBay link.
No, no,
You
just put
talk price? I do, bro.
like a spirit on there. It's like $200 or something. You know, I think its spirit looks just like that.
Yeah.
What's that going for now? Is that a current listing or is it?
Oh, dude. If Dave doesn't want to say what the price is, I'm because he'll.
yeah.
They're,
all right.
they're a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can imagine he was talking about him yesterday.
This guitar, because I looked at the listing, and I believe I think it's anywhere from it's between 65 and $7 grand. 65 grand. No, 6,500 and
the
7.
bidding is still currently going.
No. It's
Okay. Okay.
When I looked at the listing, I believe it was somewhere between 6,500 and $7 grand for this.
Anywhere from $1 to 10,000.
Yeah,
Within that range.
$1 to $7 grand somewhere. Tennessee Switch, what's up, man? We were just talking about you.
It was all good.
It was, maybe.
Oh, what?
Yeah, we love Tessie Switch.
Mhm.
We do.
Can you see it? Can you see it? Hulk Hogan is right
There
next
you go.
to Tessie Switch box.
Yeah, there it is.
Look, I got my Hulk Hogan too.
You have the belt.
I got the
I
belt.
gotta
You
find
don't have the
my
belt.
old wrestlers. I had some of those wrestling action figures.
I think those belts are actually worth more than the wrestlers because they're more rare.
Here, Jay.
Mhm.
That's the big belt.
It's the Tessie belt.
The Texas belt buckle.
The Tessie belt.
The Tessie belt buckle. Yeah.
That was around the time of, you remember those action figures? And it was like the short popularity that they had. They had their own Saturday morning cartoon, and they had the Pile Driver album and Cyndi Lauper.
Pile
and all
Driver
that.
album is awesome.
Rick Derringer.
Yep. Rock and roll hoochie coo.
That's right, with Mean Gene singing it.
Yep. And what was it? Coco Beware singing Pile Driver? Pile Driver.
You know, I don't know if I told you this story, Jay.
That was when I was a fan.
The Captain Lou kind of lives near you. or lived near you when you were in Newburgh. And I put a pool in when I used to put in-ground pools like during summers when I was home from college. We put a pool in for his son who lives right next to him. And so it takes a while to put in one of those pools. We're going. He's mowing his lawn in his with his like cut off jeans and his rubber bands in his face. And
I was gonna say
he was funny as hell. He was great. But he's like, "Hey, you guys want to come over anytime?" I'm like, all right. You know,
was that his son or that was him, the real guy, the captain?
It was him mowing his lawn, but his son,
man.
like, he had a huge enough property where he gave his son like a few acres, and it was just like next door. But he was just really cool.
Is he still alive, man?
I don't know. I don't know. That's John B. I looked that up. Oh wait,
John B. There you go.
John Bill 69.
Yeah.
Go to hell.
Yeah.
So you guys have Captain Lou.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah.
Right?
Girls just want to have fun.
Yeah.
Wow. Man.
That's the difference, Johnny, is like I remember Captain Lou from wrestling, and then he was in a Cyndi Lauper video where you saw him in a Cyndi Lauper video.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy does wrestling? That's probably that's
To me, he was in the Cyndi Lauper video. But see, here's how the world gets very small, okay? The guy that played the guitar on that song, I worked with when I was living in Miami.
Really? Who was it?
Rick Derringer? Or?
No. He was in a band called the Hooters.
Oh yeah.
I remember the Hooters.
Back in the
Great
80s.
band.
His name is Eric Bazillion. Eric Bazillion.
There's another guy in there.
And he was in the Hooters.
Was he the blonde guy or the guy with the curly hair?
He was the guy with the curly hair.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah. He played guitar on Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper. He played, he wrote that song, What If God Was One of Us, Joan Osborne.
Oh, wow.
And you guys might know that from Austin Powers.
Yeah.
You know?
Joan Osborne she came through the club that I worked at several times. Like every year she was there, Joan Osborne.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was the first artist I saw with like a nose ring way back.
Yeah, that's right. You know? She made that popular.
I was like, what is that? Oh.
Did Madonna have a nose ring back in like the like a Virgin days? Didn't she have that?
I don't know.
I think so.
No, I don't think she ever did.
Really? Oh, she had a ring somewhere else.
Wow.
I didn't see that. I don't know.
I don't know if I'd want to at this point.
No, it's miles and miles of use.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What? She was on the road a lot, Johnny. That's all I meant. Traveled a lot.
She was a material girl and living in a material.
Right.
She could have anything she wanted. So, you know what?
Oh.
Listen to that song, Material Girl. The friggin' drums are awesome.
Didn't Desmond write some of that stuff?
God.
Was he involved with her?
I know he had met her because I remember when I was down there, I remember him coming home one night and saying he was at a party and she was there.
Yeah.
You know, he would come home every night. Yeah.
I can imagine.
Johnny, I was just talking to Sting, man.
And you're probably like, when he was leaving, you were probably ready to go, like waiting. Invite me.
Man. Yeah, man. Awesome, man.
We got to get him on.
Sting?
Yeah.
Well,
wait, wrestling Sting or
no?
We could probably get wrestling Sting on
With the bat.
anytime.
Andrew Walton. Andrew, I got a quick funny story for that. He says, "Do you remember her Madonna's Playboy shoot?" Man, when I lived in New York, how old was I? Maybe 15 or something at this point. I can't remember when it was, but it was somewhere around that age period, you know. So one of my neighbors, his name was Jimmy. He was like a year younger than me or something, and he used to house sit for the next door neighbor to him, and he'd bring in their mail. Well, they had. Well, I'm sure the father or the husband, sorry, not the father, the husband, they didn't have kids. The husband had a subscription to Playboy.
Oh, no.
Well, that was the month of the Madonna issue. And he took that thing right from the mailbox to his bedroom, man. He came over. Yeah, I got the Madonna issue, man. Like, you stole their mail. That's like a federal offense, man.
Wow.
It is.
I have that one.
Do you? Where is it?
I have.
Go get it.
well, I haven't seen it in years, but
The ages are all stuck together.
no. No. The thing was, it's mint condition. I don't even know why I have it. It arrived somehow,
Sure.
but
What was that dude that sold those baseball cards? Maybe you can sell it for you. That late night guy, Jim Minton.
Yeah, get it rated. Madonna, Playboy, issue.
1983. What year was it? 88.
well,
maybe?
the magazine was like 85, but that's what I was gonna say though. The photos inside were from 79.
Were they really?
The photos inside were black and white
Wow.
from way before she was Madonna.
Well, I
Yeah,
know
they
they
were.
really?
were black and white. But I
Yeah.
thought it was like the early '90s, wasn't it?
No,
It was like the Vogue. Wasn't it around like the Vogue?
it
or
was
the,
like it was like 80. It was from the John Biel. When was it? It was from the 80s,
It was 70s pictures because
but it was 70. It was 79 pictures.
it was 70s related, Jay. If you know what I mean.
I'm gonna be John Biel. Look up.
I'm sure if you just Google it, you'll see it.
Yeah,
You'll see all that.
1985. May
85.
85. May
Okay.
85. Oh,
Yeah.
September
Hold on.
and May 85.
Was there a reissue of it then?
Well, didn't she do that other book?
But you're right. Those black and white pictures are definitely different era.
She did that other weird book that was like
Uh-huh.
full of pictures and stuff.
It all matches. Doesn't
Yeah,
it, Don?
what was that book? The
I don't
the
know.
whole
Oh yeah,
erotica.
She
Erotica.
got a
wasn't
book.
it?
That's right.
Maybe it was somebody else then. Maybe it was a different because it was
Different.
definitely like 91, 92 time period. So maybe it wasn't Madonna. Maybe it was somebody else.
What maybe
She's-
Mandonna?
Jay doesn't have those magazines anymore.
Yeah, I got this magazine. Mandonna's on the cover.
Mancuda.
Well, he may have that one.
Man,
Wow, this is way better than last night.
If they were from
She's young then.
79, how old was she?
she's not
I don't
new,
know.
so I mean, there's the
Oh.
picture right there with the cat. She looks
Well,
like
You
Oh,
better
young.
watch out what you're going on.
yeah, be careful.
she's I
because
won't go anymore. Yeah, that's
in those
yeah,
magazines, yeah, it wasn't just that picture.
Yeah.
I remember.
Oh yeah, Babushka.
Babushka.
Yeah.
Oof.
She was
Her
she
arm.
was 74. Yeah, I know. Her armpits are all haired up
Ah,
in those
Ooh.
pictures. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah, I remember
nasty.
that. Yeah.
September
But it's
'85 is the issue. 350 it was.
Yeah, but
Crowbar.
wasn't she
Crowbar
Like,
is on fire tonight.
20 when her first album came out in like 83, 84? I think she was 20 when her first album came out.
Wow.
She's old.
Now she is.
So she had an English accent back then, but now she doesn't. Is that
Right. Well, of course. But I love Crowbar though. It says NSFB, not safe for Beane. That's great.
Well, when was she born? How old is Madonna?
Maybe it was the Pamela Anderson issue?
Oh, she's at least 65.
She had to be born in the 50s, at least.
Yeah.
Madonna.
58? No. 58.
No.
1958.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm 50. She's not 58.
She's 6, so she's gonna be 60 this year.
So she was 21 in those.
No,
pictures.
she's gonna be 61 this year, August 16th.
Um,
Wow.
I prefer Weird Al's version, Like a Surgeon.
Like a surgeon.
That was good.
Weird Al's version of a lot of songs
Anything.
are awesome.
So maybe you know what, guys? Maybe it was the Pam Anderson issue then, because that was I'm seeing July of '92, and that probably makes more sense. Because '85 definitely, because I lived in Illinois then, so that definitely wasn't.
Well, remember the pre-Pam Anderson? You know, the pre-Baywatch Pam Anderson? Like,
I think she was
and
better.
then
looking
she
than
had
that.
all kinds of the plastic surgery, like in her face and everything else.
on her
but-
face, yeah.
No, but I mean, she was like a next girl next door for a long time, and then she became like, you know, completely like porn star. But
Yeah, I don't get that.
the
I-
home improvement Pam Anderson.
That was good, Pam Anderson.
Own
Yes.
improvement.
That's right.
So was that other chick.
You know what I'm talking about, Brendan.
Oh yeah.
I need to-
What was that, Jay?
Which says Butterface. Who is?
Butterface.
Not Pam Anderson. Well, maybe now.
Yeah, I think that's what he's saying.
Nowadays, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's like any of those. I mean, they should have just left it
What does
alone,
that
man.
mean? You just turned
They
green.
never do. They never. You look at some of these
No.
people like Meg Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She's like
What
the
happened?
poster child.
You know, it's
Jenna
like
Jameson. She looks like a
Yeah. Any of them.
oh,
Even somebody like Cameron Diaz or someone who just, who was,
Yeah.
and her career's over because she screwed up with her plastic surgery.
I don't know.
And Meg Ryan as well, as she's the go-to if you're talking about that.
Is she still married to John Cougar Mellencamp? Whatever. I think they were married, aren't they?
Johnny Cougar.
John Mellencamp, Cougar, no Cougar. I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
Meg Ryan was a soap star when you were a kid, Brian Stewart. How old are you? 70?
You know what? The
Yeah.
one thing I don't like is the younger women getting the lip injections. I don't get it. I really
don't
don't, man.
Well, remember they had that thing where you could, where they put a
Botox.
glass on it. You suck on a glass inside the glass and it would puff up your lip.
Yeah.
Isn't that the old school way? That's the old school way to do it.
Yeah.
Get a
One of those
vacuum cleaner.
weird, yeah, one of those weird Facebook challenges.
I saw an Instagram video of someone doing that. And yeah, Crowbar. Yeah, I was going to say Meg Ryan was on a Burger King commercial. That was one of her first
Wow.
acting jobs.
Meg
Yeah.
Ryan was, oh man. I
Acting.
can remember my first band making flyers for our band, and we had a big picture of her on there from I don't remember what movie it was.
Maybe Top Gun. She was hot in Top Gun.
I have them somewhere. Somewhere I have those
Under your
those
mattress.
flyers that we had. Just maybe it was just in the corner, like Meg Ryan,
It's
just because
inside
you
your-
throw her on there. And on
your
one side was
pillowcase
Pamela
and pillow.
Anderson.
Between your pillowcase and pillow, that's where that picture is.
That's right.
No one looks there, right?
Forever.
So, Brandon, what are you in the middle of building anything now or no?
No,
Well, get
not
going.
actually. I have a couple.
Get going.
Am I think I'm stroking out here. Am I? I've got a couple, just like necks being built right now. I'm in like different stages of build, but no, I've been working a lot.
What's the
Making a
process
job.
that you? Who do you use to make your necks?
I make my own.
Oh, okay.
I take what it is I have it's really like Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever. You get like a 1x2 piece of. I usually use oak or maple,
Mhm.
and then you can use. It's like a. I don't even know. You can use a yardstick or something about that thick. They sell wood like that too, so you can use that. I've used yardsticks before where you can
As a fretboard.
fret them. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, I might have one somewhere, but oh yeah, I do. Over here.
There's only 40 of them behind me.
Oh, Steinberger. This one here, this is a Lowe's yardstick that I use for a fretboard.
Oh, that's cool, man.
That is, man.
So,
Wow, look at that.
but yeah, so what I do is take the this is just a piece of oak. I usually like try to shave it down with I either route it down or I use like a rasp and just file the heck out of it. Glue the fretboard on and just sand the hell out of it, really. And drill holes for the tuners and make the nut.
Fretboard. Hold on. Show that fretboard one more time because that looked actually really, really cool, man. Somebody should do that. You got the Jason Becker. I should probably shut up.
The
Oh, he's
numbers.
presented, Johnny?
Yeah, he's presented.
Okay. You got the Jason Becker like numbers fretboard. Like it'd be cool to have a ruler fretboard.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Right.
So
Well,
And
you should,
Yardstick.
and you put stain, just regular stain on it to make it look aged. And it turns out really nice. And it's the perfect thickness, So because I have a
I bet it is.
Do you see that?
That's like the guitar dangling behind him.
No, in the chat.
Oh,
this one.
I think 6969 is back.
What am I missing?
What happened? Is that a Lowe's wizard neck?
Brendan, what are you tuning those to?
Mostly I just tune them open G, like the low string G, then D.
Yeah,
then
I see you, dude. I see you.
You can tune them anything though, like EBE, GDG. It's a 1-5-1 ratio, and usually they're the lower 3 strings. So
I was just trying to tune mine up. I thought, wasn't it? Did you just say GGG or
GDG?
GGG.
GDG.
What's that guy? GG and G?
Yeah, Terry's.
What's that dude? Yeah,
Terry, GG and G.
that's how he tunes his cigar box guitars to GG and G.
But no, I use like for gauge wise, I use 44, 34, 24.
Oh, why am I just seeing this name?
I'm missing something here?
Ben Coombs' a cigarette.
He vapes. He doesn't smoke cigarettes. He vapes. It should be vape pen, not cigarette. Change your name.
Oh, there we go.
That's funny.
Yeah, leave us a voicemail, man.
That's right.
I gotta get another drink. I'll be right back. Oh, I still have a little bit left here.
Oh yeah. I gotta get mine too.
I'll be right back.
All right, let me get this in tune, Brendan.
We got 73 watching, man. It's crazy.
Wow. Subscribe. Hey, subscribe with all those fake accounts.
Whatever, man. A subscription is a subscription.
Yeah. We might let you on if you get our numbers up. Get us to 6,000. You can jump in.
6,000.
Brendan, you're saying G should be the first? I know. I mean, we did this before. I think
Bottom string G.
Right there. Oh, bottom string. Wait.
Well, both top and bottom are G. Middle is D.
That's what I thought. Okay.
The D is in the middle.
Yeah. Only on a good day, Johnny. Usually it's to the left.
Wow. Nesdell's gonna be mad because I told him he couldn't play guitar in here anymore. And now here's John playing his guitar.
I'm always the one getting in trouble.
Yeah.
So.
No. It sounds fine. It actually sounds good. It's all about sound. Because like I said, we were going to make these the main focus of these shows now is podcasting.
Right.
And it's all about audio now. And actually, John, it sounds fine. So it's all
I got a slide in here somewhere.
I shouldn't play mine then. Sorry. There you go, John.
Yeah, I don't know how to play this button. Yeah, Brendan, play something.
I'm horrible, dude.
Sounds good.
Oh my God, guys, stop.
All right, we're done.
I think the chat went down to 7 people.
I know. Actually, sounds good open though. Like, you know, and just hit the dots.
Right.
just don't hit the dots. Technically, you're supposed to go below the dot. You're supposed to go right below the dot.
We're supposed to be right on the line, on the fret line, right?
Yeah, right on. Yeah, on the think of it.
I've been
You
playing
want to
wrong
be
the whole time.
right above.
If it's intonated,
You want to be right above the lines to be right in tune on those.
Right. A,
Right above
yeah,
the line?
exactly an A sharp on the first.
All right, good. Nice. Did you guys you hear of a guy? Yes, yes.
All right.
Did you ever hear of a guy, Justin Johnson? He's like a southern bluesy guy, and he's got a signature shovel that he builds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he plays all kinds of stuff. But he's really good. There's a lot of people out there. And
is he a regular guitarist and he plays a shovel, or
he's a regular guitarist and he plays cigar boxes and he plays a shovel, and guy's amazing.
What's that one shaking in the back there?
Oh, that one? That one was
it's got a nice top on it.
Yeah, this was the first one I made for myself. I could never sell this because it's just too many issues with it. But yeah, the headstock is cool.
Oh, I love that. That's cool.
That was took a long time to do. but it, like the neck is super thick, and I bought this pickup, this lace pickup. They made these specifically for cigar box guitars. It's called a lace matchbook pickup, and it sounds pretty good. But the fingerboard was too low, and the strings were like almost hitting. So what I did is I put a piece of metal in between the fingerboard and the neck, and glued it and squished it down. It actually worked out well. It kind of almost
a shim, to give it that.
Yeah, it's a shim, but it almost acts like a truss rod.
Wow.
Yeah,
it'll keep it perfectly
nice and strong.
Yeah. It doesn't have a lot of tension with those strings, I wouldn't think. I mean, it's
not really. No, not really. I mean, they're 25-inch scale. I mean, they can be whatever, but normally I build 25-inch scale, so it's not too crazy.
The one you gave Cameron, was it fretted? You mostly make fretted ones, right? Yeah, this one is.
Yeah, that one was fretted. I'm still waiting for John 5 to make a video with the one I gave him. I gave him a 23-inch scale.
I remember you saying that, yeah.
But I think he's on tour still.
Right.
So I don't know. I see him post all kinds of stuff. I'm like, dude, when are you gonna post my guitar?
Oh, it's cool that you're getting them out there, man. That, different people are playing them.
Mm-hmm. See, what you can do if you want to get his attention is you continuously post the video of him playing your guitar and tag him in it.
I've done that a couple times.
And you want to keep doing it.
He does retweet it.
Oh, he does?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's retweeted it.
That's cool.
But
that's cool. What you can do is you can respond to those tweets. Are you on Twitter?
Yeah.
Are we on Twitter?
I followed you on Twitter, Johnny.
Okay. Do I follow you?
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Okay.
On one of those accounts that you have.
Yeah, I've got a few. I've got a few of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to be that guy to be like, hey man, hey man, hey. I'm not that guy.
I agree, man.
Well, sometimes in some cases you have to be.
I guess. I mean, because he's got millions of followers or whatever, hundreds of thousands of followers.
Well, especially with a guy like that, just think how many guitar companies are trying to get him guitars.
True.
And they're probably always
wants to go with the BBC.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's not gonna leave Fender. They got his Goldie Telly, whatever. He won't. I mean, I think they have a John 5 model.
Do they make him someone was saying last night a 7-string John 5 plays a 7-string Telly.
I don't know. I've never seen him play a 7-string.
I don't know whose that was. That Telly that I showed. I don't think that was his.
I think someone in the chat said that he does play a 7-string Telly.
Oh, really?
He has one. I don't know if he
may not be a Fender. It's probably not a Fender.
I'm sure Eddie Van Halen has a damn 7-string somewhere, but
our friend Sean Silas, he actually plays the John 5 Telly.
Oh, cool.
That's what he actually uses. Like when I saw him at NAMM, that's what he was playing.
That's a cool guitar.
Yeah.
I saw when they unveiled that one. You know, he was playing it.
Mm-hmm.
They do those. I like when they do those with like Jim Root. They did with the Meteora. Not that he has that, but the first one that came out, they blindfold them and then they play it, and they're like, "Oh, this is cool. What's this?" You know.
Well, I was going to say that because I should have mentioned that last night when we were talking about the was it last night? Gee, I guess it was. Jesus Christ.
Last night sucked. I don't remember anything.
Well, we were mentioning the whole like telly thing. And yeah, Jim Root has a signature. He's a signature Telecaster, doesn't he?
Yeah, signature Telly and a signature Jazzmaster.
Yeah,
and a signature Strat. I think he's got everything.
And our buddy Boner Jams has the Jazzmaster and the Strat signatures.
That's a nice guitar, man. The Jazzmaster is badass.
Yeah, it's cool looking, and it's the matte black finish.
Right. That's a HH too, right? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And he had both of them shipped to me before he got them.
You unboxed one of them, didn't you?
Yeah, I unboxed the Stratocaster.
Yep.
And those things felt solid, man. You know how you put a guitar in your hands and you can tell it's like, yeah, this is a beginner guitar, but I mean, those things they felt great.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
And most importantly, gentlemen, they were both the right color. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Oh, wait, no, this one.
This pea green Jazzmaster.
I'd play that.
It's a good looking. Actually, it's a good looking green. It's a good looking guitar, especially with the headstock.
I like it.
I like
Crowbar's leaving.
But it is pea green.
Crowbar, you're leaving? Oh man.
No, man, you're owning the chat room.
It is 2 a.m. It is 2 a.m. I'm still here, dude. I'm over here just to stay. Well, have fun, Crowbar.
And Brett McCord, was it Brett McCord? Yeah, he asked me before. I thought he was. I still think he was just busting my my ball sack. Something about I have to do anything special to keep my guitars from rusting because I live so close to the beach or something. So
don't play them outside.
Sunscreen.
Man, I live right across the street from the beach. Just saying.
Oh, speaking of you, Johnny, I got to send you a video.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. Subscribe, you guys. 65 watching. 43 good ones. 4 pink salmons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pink salmon.
Yeah. That's my least favorite
Color.
smell. Well, I don't like salmon.
Salmon?
I don't like salmon. I'm not a fan. I'm just
It's a displeasing odor.
least favorite fish is salmon. Just yeah. I don't know.
I think you have
Podcast.
a question there, Johnny. Or
Huh?
someone. I think someone asked you a question.
Wait, which one? Podcast?
There you go.
Huh? There's a question?
Yeah. Doom Driver.
My new sound machine. Or alternative.
Oh, Doom Driver.
Yes.
Hey guys, I have my first guitar, Kramer. Oh, the Kramer 610. Okay, with the cracked neck.
Oh,
But it was glued. Okay, should I get an original neck or get a replacement from Warmouth?
ooh.
Thanks. Love the show. Thank you very much. Thank you. Actually, anything you get from any other company, Warmouth,
Music Craft.
Musicraft, and any necks from those companies would actually be much better, way better than the stock neck on that guitar.
Chris Locke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, go with any of those guys, and it'll be a much better neck than the stock neck on that Kramer, because the Kramer 610 is probably a Korean guitar.
Mm.
It's either Korean or Japanese, although I would think Korean.
And somebody correct me if I'm wrong, you'd be able to, if you wanted like stainless frets or different frets, if I'm sure it probably comes with jumbos. Like if you wanted medium jumbos or, you know, the same frets but stainless, you'd be able to get that.
This is a Warmouth neck. Warmouth, yeah, they'll do anything. Definitely.
What about pink frets?
They'll give you.
Or yeah, salmon frets.
Sorry, Jay.
Jay,
No, dude, it's
Jay,
all fun.
I know.
Jay, man, we got to get T-shirts made, man. We got to do some sort of
Justice for Jay T-shirts.
justice for Jay, some sort of pink, something or other.
Did you say
Man,
chink? Did you say chink?
I did not. Did I?
It sounded like you did.
I don't think I did. I didn't. I didn't say that.
Stink. You said stink. Yeah, sorry. go
I
ahead.
said I don't know what I said. But no, Mancuda would be totally behind a pink
yeah.
T-shirt. You know,
Yeah.
Justice for Jay.
And then just a picture of a salmon.
You know, because he wants to get the Tech More on Tuesday, you know, stuff.
What about if it was a picture of Jay's guitar with a circle and slash through it?
Well, that's direct. I mean, that's like, yeah, but go for the subtle one, just a salmon with the line through.
Yeah, I guess.
Or the salmon. I'll take a picture of the. Well, I can't right now, but I'll take a picture of the fretboard and replace the body with a picture of the salmon with the color of the guitar or something.
Mhm.
Or
Johnny, did you see the one that Bad Beans posted on the Discord?
No, of my guitar.
No.
No, yeah, I saw that.
it wasn't like a Mancuda picture, was it? Or
Yeah.
It was a guitar that was a huge thing.
Oh,
Basically. Yeah, I saw that.
the Doncaster. Yes,
That's exactly.
that's horrible. Have you guys seen the pictures where people are photoshopping like famous guitar players and they put, instead of a guitar, it's like a slug?
Yes.
Yeah.
It makes this
Yeah.
funny face. Those are hilarious.
They are pretty good.
Okay, Jay, I got your. Where is it?
Whose chair keeps farting?
Mine.
the farting chair.
Sorry.
Where's Michael Smith tonight, Johnny?
I sent him a link. I don't know where he is.
He must be on the road.
He was the one that was like forcing me to come on tonight. I'm like, all right, I'll come on.
I haven't seen him in the chat or anything.
Good night, Jason Wade. Good night, man.
Good night,
Jay,
Jason.
did you shoot this
Thanks,
video
Jason.
yourself?
Yeah, why?
Oh, I heard Ellie. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
she
this
says
is
hi
you.
to you.
Oh, there she is.
Yep.
Oh.
Dude,
Oh, wow,
all we had to do
wow.
was look at the chickens and the rooster, and she was like, you know, talking about you, saying Johnny has chickens.
Wow. Yeah.
Johnny's rooster, and I was like, okay, I got to film this.
Oh wow. Yeah, you got. Oh wow, you got barred rocks. There's the rooster in the middle. That's the big one. That's the rooster. I see it.
Yeah. He screeches out a heavy metal somewhere in there.
You say Bob Ross?
Bob Ross or Bob Rock?
Bob Ross.
Wow. Was that today?
Yeah, that was today.
Oh, that's cool. That's good. You guys got to hang out with chickens, man. Yeah. Yeah, they're fun, man. Chickens are actually.
Do you call them talons?
Oh, they're. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Those things were just
Uh-huh.
crazy.
Oh, yeah. You got the feet and then the
spur in the back.
the spur in the back. Yeah. Yep.
You got to stay away from that, Jay.
Yo, but he wasn't as angry as Johnny's because Johnny and Ellie were FaceTiming last week. And and anytime Johnny went near his chicken coop or whatever, if that's what you call it, That rooster was going after him.
He was not happy. I think I saw those pictures. That was Johnny. Were they doing like filters and stuff? Ellie had a beard. Ellie had a little Johnny beard. That was great. She's adorable.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, Ellie's awesome, you guys.
She is great.
Thumbs up for Ellie, you guys. Come on.
I think I mentioned last time I was on that I was today years old when I realized Ellie's initials are EVH. You know.
Jay, Tony Neville has a good question. You read that?
Is that a buddy guy? Oh, that's Ben Coombs.
No, he says.
Jay, what was it like getting the news that your band had been invited to play Ozzfest? How did that go down? Well, that was cool because I remember there was like, I don't know how many, there was a couple slots open or something. And then I got a phone call from
Sharon Osbourne.
Huh?
Sharon Osbourne?
No. The only time I ever actually had any interaction with her was she was yelling because I guess some of the bands late at night stole some of the, well, not stole, but hijacked, I guess you should, or borrowed some of the golf carts that were reserved for the people, like security for Ozzfest. And she was effing pissed and basically said, if any band does that from now on, you're off. You're done. Yeah. You're out of here. You're going home.
I can imagine she's
I mean, there's a insurance and all that crap. But
you
anyway,
gotta be, though. Yeah, you gotta be.
The only thing I really remember was you know, the one of the guys from Slipknot who produced our first record, he called me and said, "Hey, just letting you know that you guys are on Ozzfest this year or this summer or something." And I was like, "Really?
That's freaking amazing." That's like, yep.
And then I went on to Blabbermouth right after, and I saw, because there was something about like a surprise band was the last remaining spot, and that's the next morning I woke up to that phone call, and then I just remember reading the comments. And everybody was pissed because, like,
who the frick is Gizmochi?
Yeah, like a surprise band, you're thinking, like, oh, what is it, Metallica? Or what is some huge band. And it's some band that nobody has ever heard of before. And like, the comment section, if you go back to, I forget when it was, but it was sometime in 05 is when, you know, because we did the Ozzfest of 05. And whenever the announcement was made, man, I just remember looking at the comments, and it was funny. Because I don't take, I would have been pissed too. You know, if you're expecting some huge band,
yeah,
and you get some band that nobody knows about, like, what? That's the surprise band.
You're like, what? It's us? Oh crap! I wanted to be Metallica.
I'm not going to
crap. I gotta go outside now. Dang it!
So was how long of a commitment was that for you guys?
Oh man,
it's on the DVD.
Is it on the DVD? It's not.
So I mean, you guys were committed to it, and you were on a full tour. Did any of you guys have to kind of like quit your day jobs or anything like that? I mean, I'm just
at the time,
curious behind the scenes stuff.
At the time period that it was going on, I mean, I quit. Well, Brendan, we worked at IBM. He was a big bopper. I was down here.
No, I'm still there, dude.
Here, but anyway, after we recorded the album, in, I guess, when the hell did we finish it? The end of 04?
I think so.
Yeah,
I saw you guys played the Chance before you went on tour, and I think I saw you there, and you're like, "Dude, we're going on tour." I'm like, "Really?
Really? But you guys suck."
No, I did not.
Who made that mistake?
Good night, Tessie.
Awesome. I thought it was great.
Good night, Tessie. We love you, Tessie. Good night. We love you.
Thanks, Tessie.
But let's see, July 15th to September 4th. So that was
all summer. I mean, pretty much all
summer. I mean, that's a pretty big commitment, Yeah.
But basically, I mean, at that point of like, the band's career and my life, it was basically like, this is what you're going to be doing. You can't have
Sure.
a day job. I mean, when I came home from tour and stuff, I would do stuff and
I mean, I don't want to get too much into it, but I mean, they paid for your expenses day to day pretty much, and you were able to.
There's tour support, but
right,
I mean,
you get a stipend every day, pretty much, right? You get a lunch and dinner and all that, or
per diem and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
per diem.
I'll tell you right now,
It's all merch.
there was one tour that we came home from, and I don't know if you guys noticed, I don't weigh 500 pounds. And when we were touring, like I remember I came home from one tour and I lost 12 pounds.
Wow.
And it was one of those things where, like, the tour support and everything, people think that that's free money. It's not, man. You got to pay all that shit back.
Yeah.
The record, the budget that was laid out for the recording of the album.
It's like Van Halen, the same thing that happened to them in their first two tours.
Like, yeah, you can have
you got to pay that back.
Yeah, pay that back. And I'm not going to give the amount, but the amount that it cost to record our first album was, number one, way more than it should have been. And part of the reason was because we had to stay in New York City. Clown from Slipknot was the one producing it, so he was from Iowa to New York City. So we had to pay, the recording budget for him staying there. And obviously the recording studio, the engineer.
Wait, they don't do that for free?
Yeah. So I think the last I checked, we basically like barely recouped. So we haven't seen a dime,
Yeah. I would think that's good for any first band on it.
Don't hit that next level. I think that's normal.
Yeah, that's from what I've heard from other bands too. I remember you explaining it to me when we were on the bus, because you were sharing a bus with Trivium, I think, right?
Yep.
And so you're like, dude, we're crammed in here. That's why you wanted to shower at my hotel. You're like, dude, I can't do anything.
Get out here.
But I mean, it had to be fun though. It had to be a cool experience.
Well, it was definitely fun. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I think Johnny can attest to that, and anybody that's been in a band that, when you hit that certain love for something, you're like, this is what I want to do with my life. Like, I want to be in a band and play music and stuff, and it didn't matter what I had to do it. Sure, that was the most important thing.
It didn't matter. There was nobody at the shows.
Yeah.
As long as you're in that van going to the shows and playing in front of nobody, that's the fun part.
Yep, playing in front of the other bands.
If there's two people there, it's amazing because they love you. They saw you,
And that's one thing I think a lot of bands that are starting out, that they kind of mess up. And how do I say this without being a jerk? But you play a show, you're expecting, everybody wants to play in front of 50,000 people, but you play a show and there's the other bands watching and maybe one or two people that actually like you and came out to see you. If you stand on stage and let it show that you're pissed off, that nobody's there to see you, maybe two people came to see you, and they're going to remember that, man. They came out, and it's one of those things where maybe that's like, dude, me and you saw this band play in front of nobody, and it was the coolest thing ever. And that's the thing. You got to, like, everybody in that crowd or non-crowd, you gotta play like like
sure.
And like I say, that the same thing applies to this. It's the same thing. It's performing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same. We got 65 people. I think we got more people watching me right now than I've ever had at a gig.
Absolutely, same here.
Get your guitar, Johnny. Get your guitar.
I'm not even playing. I'm playing air guitar in front of more people than I actually played real guitar in front of.
Right.
Actually, well, no. Actually, I did play one show that was way. No, I've truthfully, I've played in front of more people than this. But no, this is cool. Wow, I've never played air guitar in front of 60. Well, now they're leaving. 62 people. I played air guitar in front of them. Subscribe. Thumbs up.
Oh,
That's
hey,
cool though. I love
didn't tell
hearing
you,
the stories from the road, Jay.
You know what? I
Jay.
people
You
ask
guys,
me stuff, people ask me stuff all the time, like, "Oh, what about this?" I'm telling you right now, I was lame.
It's
You
the
know,
little things, though. I mean, it's just
I-
you find I mean, because I worked with these people all the time too that were on tour for some of them years at a time, and it's like they find their little ways to have fun on the road. And
my ways of having fun were playing video games.
yeah, you watch Spinal Tap. They're playing video games in Spinal Tap. They're playing the old Atari right
I don't know.
there.
I was never a big partier, and I always looked at it like, you know, any band that's been on the road, you realize that the majority of the time you're doing nothing. You know, you're hanging out, you're sitting on the van or the bus, whatever you have, and it's a lot of boring stuff. So it's easy to get into mischief and trouble. But the most important part of it is being on stage for whether you have 20 minutes, where you have 2 hours, 45 minutes, whatever it is. That's the only part that matters. And if you do something during the day or the night before that is going to screw up what the only thing that's important about you being out there, then you have no business being on tour, because
It's like an athlete who if you're gonna go out and party every night and then you're gonna go out and play a game the next day,
unless you're Mickey Mantle.
that's the way you got to live by it. You get
Yeah.
or Babe Ruth, who had like 7 hot dogs every day.
Yeah. Between innings.
Yeah. But no, I mean that's
Oh my
you.
God.
I mean it is something. I mean from what I've seen, you really gotta you've either you can take it one way or the other, and you can go like the whole substance abuse and everything and try and make it work, or you can really just get on a diet and get the right things, so you can control that 20 minutes to an hour that you're playing every day. I mean that's the way to do it, and I think that a lot of bands have failed because they didn't do that.
Yeah, when you're trying to make a name for yourself and you have 40 minutes to do so,
That's it. Yeah.
and what you did earlier in the day or the night before affects that, then go home, man. That's
Absolutely. That's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. And again, like I said, it applies here as well. It's the same
so
thing.
I shouldn't be drinking this? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no,
Oh,
no.
shoot. Sorry.
No. I'm just saying, if you show up on here and you're just grumpy, then
Well,
it shows.
To the story, Johnny.
It shows.
Let's have fun.
Yes, that is the David Ennis right behind me. Soda Pop. David Ennis, thank you again so much. Thank you.
my leg.
Jay, was that the band that cover band that you saw, Unchained? Tony Neville was asking.
I saw
was
Completely Unchained.
Completely
Tony
Unchained.
Neville says, Jay, do you know the Van Halen tribute band North Carolina called Unchained? They needed a singer in 2012. I auditioned. It was great for a week, but I wussed out and I realized they were going to make me wear a wig.
Oh man,
Dude, I mean,
if you're in a cover band, I don't know. Maybe you got to make that sacrifice.
Yeah, you got to do that.
yeah,
What's wrong with wigs? Just wear a wig all the time. It's fun.
I would do it.
Wear a different wig.
So
I've seen a lot of performers who wear wigs.
I'm going to go around the room. I'm going to ask all you guys the same question. Everybody in the chat as well. I'm going to ask you guys too. If you could be in one cover band, what would it be and what instrument would you want to play? And I'll start out by saying, and this goes back to the wig thing, I would be in a Metallica tribute band. I would be the drummer, and you're damn right I'd wear a mullet wig with a white bandana, no shirt, black spandex pants, white leg warmers, and white big ass high top sneakers.
The high tops, yeah.
Yeah,
That was their look.
I'd look like Lars Ulrich, except for like a foot taller, but
The Reebok, were they Reeboks?
they might have been Reeboks. All right, so somebody else go.
I would be in Rush. I would be in Rush, the drummer, of course, and to wear that stupid hat that Neil wears all the time. But I'd do it if I could play like him. Hell yeah.
Yeah, because you want to give the view, the audience like that experience of like, he's trying to look like him,
Yeah, he looks like Tom Hanks now, but But yeah, that would be mine.
Okay.
It's hard. Yeah, I mean, I think my go-to would be Ed with the overalls. I think that's the coolest look.
And would you wear a wig?
I could. Well, if I was gonna, would I wear a wig? If I was
You'd
gonna
have to.
try and pretend to be Ed, I'd have to.
Yeah, right.
You know.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean, you make the mullet wig or whatever it is. You know.
Yep.
He had great hair in those days, man.
Oh, he did. Johnny,
Mm-hmm. I think it'd be cool to be in like an '80s, just some '80s tribute cover band.
no, pick a band
Flock of seagulls with the hair.
Oh, you mean okay?
with
not
the Lego
band.
haircut.
I was asked at one time to be in a police tribute band, actually, and they said I'd have to wear a wig.
Would you be Ed? I mean, Ed. Would you be Andy?
Yeah,
You'd play Andy.
yeah.
I don't know if you got an Andy look at all, but
No, I don't.
John, I mean, you just said you'd be Eddie. Do you have?
no,
an
I
Eddie?
don't. Sorry, I don't have an Eddie look. But you're the one who's asking. I don't know.
No, I'm just saying.
This is all a stretch right here.
Eddie Munster.
You don't have an Eddie look to you. You don't have any look.
Hmm.
Wow.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of well, not tributes, but cover bands. You know, like what I was gonna say. You know, it'd be cool to be in an '80s cover band where you're playing those '80s hits.
Yeah.
You know, meaning like the pop hits, like the new wave hits. You know, not the metal stuff, like the synth. You know, the Duran Duran stuff. The,
Like Aha.
the Aha.
The sound of the '80s. Yeah, that's
That stuff. Yeah, that'd be cool.
There you go.
I
Aha tribute, man.
I'd be into that.
Just
Totally.
play 2 songs.
Yeah,
over
too.
and over again the whole night.
No, they had Take on Me, and they had they did a Bond theme. They did one of those. Which was it?
Really?
Living Daylights.
Oh,
One of the what's his name?
Like I said, 2 songs. Just
John
play
John
the
Beale. John Beale. What's his name?
Uh-huh.
The Living Daylight. Dalton. The Timothy Dalton film. And yeah, those two
not
films.
bad.
Those 2 films he did. They were great.
he was my least favorite Bond.
Ah.
Although Pierce Brosnan wasn't any. Well, he was okay.
I liked Pierce, man.
Pierce was all right because I had the one with Halle Berry that he was in. That was good.
What was the
Mhm.
first one he was in?
Goldeneye.
That I think
Oh,
the
yeah.
reason I loved it so much was because of the N64 video game.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
probably why.
Everybody loved that video game, man. That's the only thing I knew about that Bond at that time.
Well, Daniel Craig's making one more, and that's it. Bond 25.
Really?
Yeah, it's to be his last one.
They're making one now?
Yeah, they're filming
What's
it now.
that? Three or 4 for him? 4?
Yeah, 4.
It's been 10
I liked
years.
his. I liked his.
I loved his too, like Casino Royale and
Royale with cheese.
That last one.
Skyfall.
That last one they did. I don't know.
Was that Skyfall the last one? Or the
No.
No, that was Skyfall was
The last one was the guy. What was the guy? He did the theme and then he won like the Grammy for it.
Wasn't it
the singer?
Chris Cornell?
No, the one after that. Or no, the one. No, Cornell. No, Chris Cornell. That was You Know My Name. That was a great one. Like I said, always ask the chat. What was the last Bond movie?
Yeah, since John BL is on the show.
Yeah.
I'm too busy to be checking this stuff out.
Well, while everybody's answering that, does anybody want to go through and read off everybody's cover band or tribute band they'd be in and what instrument?
That sounds like a job for John Beale.
I don't want
What
to
do
do
we
it.
got? Different cover band names?
No. I asked the question about what tribute band you'd like to be in and what instrument. So everyone's commenting. My eyes are itching so bad. God,
Oh man.
allergies,
Spectre.
man.
Johnny, was it Spectre?
The
Spectre
last
was the
one.
last one.
Okay, Spectre. Yeah, Spectre. I didn't really.
That was the last one. That one was okay, but yeah.
Nah.
Skyfall was good.
The first one he did. What was the first?
Was that Casino Royale, the first one he did?
Casino Royale was good.
Quantum of Solace.
Quantum of Solace was good.
Yep. And then Skyfall, and then Spectre.
Skyfall was good. Spectre, nah.
And then next year is Bond 25.
Is his
2012.
last one, and then the next Bond after that will be a woman or something.
It probably will be.
Yeah,
Oh God.
it'll
were
be totally different.
Yeah, they were trying to get Idris Elba, if you know who he is.
Yes. Yep.
He was in The Wire. He was really good. They were trying to get. He'd be a good Bond, but you know.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, no issue with anything that's going on, but I honestly feel like if they try to do the whole woman thing,
I know
as Bond, it's gonna kill it, man.
it's not going to be. You saw what happened to with the female Ghostbusters. Come on,
Oh man, yeah.
that's not. You know,
Well,
I get it too, but yeah.
I mean, if they get it right, if they really, you know, but it wasn't a great movie, so it's
Have a spin-off. Have a spin-off or something like Bond's wife or some shit.
I don't even think they should try to get it right. You know, something like that. I think I agree with Jay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I see him kind of like almost.
I think with the Bond stuff, I think it's more about the stories. If it's a great film, I don't think it matters.
Oh, it does.
Well,
It matters.
not even the stories, but just
I don't know. I mean, I've been a huge Bond fan for years. I mean, Roger Moore is my favorite, hands
Yeah,
down.
he's
but
awesome.
but
Awesome.
I love every Bond, like the Timothy Dalton stuff. I love.
It's the
What was
gag.
the one? What was the one? The guy did the one. He was the hippie dude. He did the one Bond.
That was
Oh.
before Connery. He was the first one.
It was
Um,
after Connery.
No,
what?
after, yeah.
It was after
all right.
Connery, and then Connery came back after him.
I don't
What was
remember.
his name?
Mm.
What was his name? He was a hippie.
Yeah,
dude.
he did one.
And he did the one film,
The
and
hippie Bond.
it was a good film. It was the one where if it all connects, you know, it was the one where Bond's wife was killed.
Oh,
That was the film.
all right.
She dies right after they got. Well, I don't want to spoil it for you guys if you guys have seen it.
I haven't
But
seen it. No, I haven't seen it.
oh well, they get married in the movie, and at the very end of the movie, they go on their honeymoon, and a car pulls up and shoots her.
Oh, okay.
George
Um,
Lazenby is what it is.
yeah,
George
No,
Lazenby.
Bond. Maybe the
Lazenby.
female Bond movie should be that
His wife coming back.
coming back from the dead.
She never died. That's what it would be.
Not like that story or something.
Die another day.
Line of the day.
Yeah.
Who wants to read? Everyone's commenting. People commented about what band and stuff like that. So
Well, Mickey Settlemeyer said Rick Wakeman. Rick Wakeman. Does anyone remember Rick Wakeman with the On Ice? Does anyone remember that?
No.
Rick Wakeman did a whole concert tour that he did on ice, and it was like a whole ballet.
Oh,
it
he was
Rick
skating?
Wakeman,
Wow.
and they had like the you know, yeah, it was like Disney on Ice, and like they had the fake horses that like would wrap around them, and they'd be like a king and a knight in shining armor. And it was horrible. It was like
Oh my God.
you remember the Brady Bunch when they did their play and the knight in shining armor and everything.
who said this in the chat?
So what?
Who said Rick Wakeman?
Yeah.
Mickey Settlemeyer.
All right. So Mickey, you want to play in front of less people than we played in front of.
Rick Wakeman's played in some huge. He's
No,
played
I'm
in some
talking about
huge
the whole, like,
shows.
Okay. He just says. Okay. I thought you meant he's talking about that.
Maybe Rick Wakeman in Yes, or the Anderson.
I just remember. I think they did it like a behind the music of Yes, and they showed a whole like side thing of Rick Wakeman when he in the early '80s he did a whole on ice thing that was like Rick Wakeman on ice. Literally, that's what it was. And they were like dancing around with horses and like I mean, if the fake little paper mache horses and everything.
I'm glad I never heard
the
that.
worst you can imagine, and that. So that but Rick Wakeman's a great, you know, obviously Yes, and great keyboard player.
Oh yeah.
That's what I think of when I think of him, like dressing up as Rick Wakeman.
Who's
So
your member of Yes?
mine was Chris.
Who's your favorite member? Is that what you said?
Chris Squire was mine.
Steve Howe.
R.I.P. I think Steve Howe is like 100.
I was going to ask.
100 years
Yeah,
old.
he's getting up there.
Mine's Trevor Rabin.
You just like saying his name.
If anybody hasn't heard Trevor Rabin's solo record,
Good.
I think it's called "Can't Look Away." It's phenomenal. It really is, man.
When did he play with them? In the
What?
80s or 90s?
When didn't he?
I don't know. I don't know who. I don't recognize the name, to be honest with you.
Well, if you heard his voice, if you heard his solo record, the second you hear his voice, you're like,
Okay.
holy shit, he sings on the Rush, like his voice.
Oh, all right.
The Rush stuff, or the Rush.
Yes.
Yes. I'm starting to get a little,
Yeah.
I make doubles here, so
Hey.
don't go easy.
So I filmed. Remember, I said I got that part on HBO, Jay.
Yes. What happened?
I filmed Wednesday, and I was on an elevator with the Hulk, with Mark Ruffalo. I had a scene with Ruffalo. So
Wow.
if it comes out, or when it shows on HBO, I'll tell you the episode. But I'm following him out of an elevator. It's pretty much it. So
What show is it?
it's a HBO series called I Know This Much Is True. And it stars Mark Ruffalo. There's a book. He plays twins, and it spans like 7 decades from when he was born to like, in the 90s. I guess one of the twins is schizophrenic, and one of them is.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Did we
They
lose him?
called me. I auditioned back in February to get the role, and so I got called, and I went and filmed on Wednesday. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Congratulations,
Yeah, it
man.
was cool.
Wow.
Thanks, man.
What was
That
that?
was cool.
Or you can't talk about it.
No, I can. I just can't show pictures.
Just can't stand up.
I did have to sign a non-disclosure, so but that's okay.
Let me send Mark Ruffalo this video.
Guys, they don't know who I am. I doubt it. But no, I did background stuff, which I don't normally do. But for something like that, you got to do that, especially if Ruffalo's in it. I told my son, I'm like, dude, I was on the elevator with the Hulk. He's like, really?
See, when you said the Hulk, I don't know if you heard me, but I said Lou Ferrigno.
That's how much I know.
Oh,
Ed
no, I
Norton.
didn't hear you.
I was thinking Ed Norton.
I think I'm lagging.
The more recent Hulk.
Ralph Cramden.
Yeah.
Huh? Was it Lou Ferrigno?
No, Mark Ruffalo.
Who's that?
I didn't realize.
The Hulk.
Okay.
The recent Hulk.
I don't know my updated Hulks.
Yeah.
So when is it?
I don't know when it comes out. They're still filming. They're going to be filming till September. So it's probably, I may get back in it. I don't know. So,
That's cool. For HBO series, huh?
Yep. That's all I can tell you right now.
Nice.
Send this.
Once I find out more, I'll let you know.
Wow. Well, tell us now that you'll come back after that.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
After we see you on TV, you promise to come back.
Dude, I'm not. I've
and
already
be nice
been
to
on
us and
in movies.
and,
I'm not.
When is this
There's
up?
no way I'm not going to be. I'm not that guy. Who are you guys again? Johnny who? Never happened.
No, I told you guys before, man. There was when I worked at IBM with Brendan. I was a low operator, and Brendan was an engineer. And there were some engineers that were like, they don't want to really talk too much to us lowly operators.
Mm-hmm.
Brendan was always, the second I met him, he was always cool as shit, man. He never acted like he was like, oh, what do you guys do? He was never like that at all. So, and I mean, think about it.
Go take care of this, Jay.
Yeah.
Do you know who I am?
You remember what I started working in 1999 and left in 2004, the end of 2004. I'm trying to think what year I met you.
It was before that. It was probably. Well, how long did you work there before you left?
99 through 2004.
Yeah, because so I started in 99. We started around the same time.
Yeah, so
like 98 actually. I started in 98, and so you worked in 334 building.
Yeah,
and that's where I was with Rakiopo and Dom and those guys. Yeah. So we started around the same time.
So we've actually known each other for 20 years.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's wow.
Yeah,
that's a long time.
Yep.
And we still talk.
And we still talk.
No, you always been cool too. I said it before in the chat. I said it before. You're like, and not to sound anything, but you're like one of the sweetest guys there are out there, Jay. I mean, you're always polite, always nice, never a mean thing to say about anybody.
Well,
So,
hold on a second. I think
for
can,
from what at least from what I've heard.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, man.
Nah, it's always top notch. Is Johnny frozen?
Uh-huh.
Oh no, there you are.
He's sick of listening to us suck each other's wieners.
Reminisce. Do you guys want to get a room? Yeah, we're gonna start our own show. Yeah.
Brendan, behind you, it looks like there's a it almost looks like a 12-string.
Yeah, look out!
I'm seeing that headstock behind you.
Look out!
A 12-string. That?
I don't know. It looks like it's got a bunch of tuners.
This?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. What is that? Yeah.
No, that's
Oh, okay. So it was two.
That's
it was
actually
two
the
headstocks
first
next. Okay,
Strat
it looked like
I
a
built.
double. It looked like a 12-string.
Yeah. No, this one was I bought a bunch of like parts and put it together.
Look
It
at
was my first
that
Strat.
cigar box.
This thing plays really nice.
Flipping around behind you.
Look at the thing spinning. Yeah,
I know. What kind of a stand do you have that on?
show that one, Brandon. because that's cool. The one spinning behind you.
This one?
The black one.
Yeah.
What is that? The BBC. What is
This was the first one I ever built. This
Oh,
one.
you showed. Yeah, that's the one you showed before.
Yeah.
My
Does it got
number one.
A fan or a speaker in it?
Yeah.
It's got a
That,
fan in it. It's always on.
It does, yes.
Cool those strings down.
That's
You
why
always
that's why it's spinning around.
No, that rack is actually Dave has that rack too. I think it holds 7 guitars. The one he has next to his desk. It's like a little metal thing.
The one he never shows us.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a cool rack.
The secret rack.
Nice rack.
Yeah, Brendan.
Yeah.
When are you gonna make a striped cigar box?
I was talking about it. I think I actually asked Rob one time. I'm like, hey Rob, where can I get some patterns for striping? He goes, well, he was telling me all these.
You know,
here.
You know what you can do? This would be cool. Make a cigar box that has the striping pattern of the Steinberger,
Ooh.
because
Because
it'd
it's
be
fair.
very, very similar.
Mhm.
Yeah,
There you go, Johnny.
that'd be cool. You should jump on that because
I didn't hear any of that. I didn't hear any of that because it froze.
Oh, you missed
You have to
I
go back
forgot.
and watch it.
I forgot what I just said.
That's okay.
Watch it now.
I'll go back and listen.
Hang up and listen.
No, I do want to make one. But eventually I will.
The Steinberger.
Mhm.
I made a headless one and it didn't turn out well.
Oh no, Johnny's saying like the cigar box part. Try to mimic the striping pattern of the cigar box of the Steinberger 51.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The cigar burger.
Cigar burger. Oh my God. Perfect.
That is awesome.
Perfect.
That's awesome.
There's the name right there.
You should patent that, Johnny. The cigar burger.
That sounds so gross.
That's so good.
Well, it's time stamped
Yeah.
right here, so
Yes.
it's our idea.
Cigar burger. That's it.
Oh, so funny. Now my chair's farting. What is this, contagious?
I think it's still mine.
No, I hear mine doing it too. See? Like a sweet spot. A rack. The dog paw says a rack that holds 7 guitars is never real.
It's an illusion.
What does that mean?
Okay. I don't know.
My brain's getting hot thinking about it.
Oh man, right?
A guitar rack that holds 7 guitars is never real.
It's mind-boggling. It's so far beyond what you can imagine.
I think what it might be, because I have those. But look right there.
Yeah.
Maybe
There's
what
no-
it is, maybe that's a 5 guitar rack, but you put a
That's what I was
guitar
gonna say.
on each side. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No,
Looks
no,
like
it's
8.
more.
Then I could put 9 on there.
1,
It's all an illusion. Jay, what's yours behind you?
No, that is a 7. That is so there's 9 guitars back.
Yeah, see? You got one on each end.
Someone's messing around with this.
Jeez.
Well,
VR's
the guitar rack I have here that Johnny and Dave so kindly bought me last Christmas. Remember that, Johnny?
No.
You and Dave did a Christmas show, and my father-in-law, my in-laws got me this guitar rack, and my father-in-law put on the box from Johnny and Dave. Oh, and I remember I said you guys were live, and I said I sent you the picture of the
I
tag.
remember that, yeah.
Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Like that's a 5 rack, but you can I'll show you guys. Hold on.
And Tony, real quick, it's not that I'm not letting Nesdal play guitar anymore on these things. It's we're trying to dedicate this stuff to great audio, for the podcasts. So we don't want somebody just randomly just noodling while somebody's talking. And Howie has to go pee. He's texting me right now.
I was gonna say, yeah.
How dare you?
He's
Yeah,
back.
so this I think this 5 rack can turn into like 8 or something like that if you buy these extensions. It's a Hercules rack.
Hercules.
Hercules.
What are those
So-
Mickey Mouse ears, Jay?
Yeah. So I never put this on because I ordered another custom guitar.
Oh boy.
But for some reason, it's not here.
Uh,
So I haven't put
What's
this on yet.
What's the story behind that?
I
Jeez,
think I
that
heard a little.
sounds like there's a story behind that.
I heard a little something about that, I think.
Leave it alone.
So yeah, the thing with the no
size of
guitar,
your rack.
there's no not you can play guitar, but as far as like just noodling throughout the show when people are trying to talk, we're trying to put the kibosh on that. Like this. Just pick it up, and fire up the old Yamaha,
Yeah.
Podcast.
All right.
Play Stairway, I can't.
Jay, how are you liking the new Slipknot? Have you
I have not heard.
have you heard any of the songs or no?
Nope.
There's 2 songs that they released, Unsainted and All Out Life. I think they're awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll check them out.
Yeah, you should check them out. But there's the cool riffs. I could totally see you playing those riffs. Mick riffs.
Jay, have you? I know you've been talking about you've been doing some recording. How's that status of your gizmachi and the recordings?
Well, I have 2 solos left to write, and the album has to be handed in to the mix engineer the 3rd week of August. So,
Right.
So it's getting to be crunch time.
yeah, it's starting.
You better get right in there.
That's cool.
Stuff. It's the editing stuff too, because For those of you who don't know, I might as well say this on here. Any Soilwork fans in the chat room? We have the singer from Soilwork from Sweden as he's doing the vocals, or he did the vocals for the album.
Cool.
So,
Now, you guys previously had a full-on vocalist, right? It was
Yes.
who was dedicated.
mhm.
So this guy's kind of taking the reins now, doing your vocals.
Yep.
A different guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does that Ibanez Gent? It probably does. But
Gent. What does that
I
mean?
don't think
But
Gent
Jay,
is like.
Jay does not.
The low B.
It does Gent because that's Gent. Right there.
Play a little Wandering Eyes, Jay. A little Wandering Eyes.
Wait. How's it go again? Is that it?
I don't know. It's your song.
I can't hit the 12th fret. That's it. And how about the yeah,
My favorite part. That's my favorite part.
old
You and Mikey Balls doing that.
yeah, the bridge bending. My camera doesn't pick it up, but the
Is that a whole riff you had with the tremolo that you used?
Yeah. John B. I'll picture him doing that with full-on dreads and just hanging over himself.
Oh, I've seen some of the videos. Yeah, man, I can see him headbanging in that.
Freaking awesome.
I won't pull up the pictures, but
I love that.
I'll leave that for Jay.
I know when you're talking about. What note was this? This is B right here.
The brown note.
Bow.
I don't know. Let's see. Let's hook up the snark to the headphones and see what it says.
It's like that. There's your B right there.
It's a full step down.
It's at least a step.
Yeah. You know what's funny? We played in it was either Chicago or Detroit. It was one of the two states or cities, I should say. And
You were in either one of two states in those cities.
yeah. And because of that part, right? We were sitting in the van, resting up before the show because, you know, what else the hell do we do? And we heard an argument going on outside of the van of two people arguing over how we tune our guitars.
Oh, no.
How your band tunes your guitars?
Because of that part. So, you know, we play, it's standard 7-string tuning, low B, and then standard. Everything's, you know, it's standard tuning, E to E, and then the low B. So, because of that part, the Wandering Eyes bridge bending part is what we called it. The one guy was saying how we tune down and bend like a, you know, like bend the string up and then something like that. He was Apache tunes to whatever, and then they bend. And then somebody goes, no, I think they tune standard. And we were sitting in the van laughing our asses off.
Q minor.
Stupid, you know?
Yeah. Sergeant
That's funny though. That's kind of a compliment. Like, wow, these guys are like, they got some crazy tunings and they're like all over the place, man.
Aren't you glad there's no more music on the show, Johnny?
Yeah, Johnny leaves and I pick up my guitar.
He's like, quick, Johnny's gone. Johnny's gone. Let's play some music.
Mm-hmm. No, that's all good. I mean,
Right.
that's fine. That's fine. It's just random noodling while someone's trying to talk about something. That's what you can't. You know, although I don't know. I mean, what do I know? I mean, you guys are listening to this. You know,
Or like, my other
but-
favorite Dave Nesdall sound when he was picking up change.
Or where's the card? Shuffling the cards.
Cards. Go fit.
It was like searching for parts or something. Like, hey, what are you doing?
Who knows? Tony asks, I want to hear, or he says, I want to hear all you guys play something all together. You know what? I don't think it's all like it
wouldn't work.
It would sound like crap.
No, this isn't designed for
You'll
that.
have to wait till they're all together, Tony.
Yeah.
After Hangouts goes away.
Mm-hmm. Actually, there actually is a site that's actually been around for at least 10 years because I was on there, where you could actually jam with other musicians. And this was 10 years ago. I'm sure it's way better. The technology is way better now. Let me just say, it is possible for us to play together.
Is there an earthquake going on?
No, it's my desk. It's
You excited?
Oh, Rick, a 7.4 on the Johnny Beane Richter scale.
You found it. You found his Madonna Playboy.
no, those hairy armpits.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
that
dude.
killed it, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
John B. yelled, John, you got to come up with your own search engine. Oh, John B. yelled.
Just be on it.
Hairy arm. Yeah. God, that's disgusting.
Oh, man.
I don't know how anybody finds that attractive.
Tony Neville says, I kind of like all the noodling during your shows personally. It'd be cool if it didn't like break up the voice, because that when I watch the shows back and somebody plays guitar while there's like, you know, a conversation happening, it jumbles everything. So you can't.
Yeah, if you were able to mix it or edit the video at the same time, but
Well,
it's
that's
all
just
automatic.
That's the way that Hangouts works, I guess. Because if it wasn't, then you could all play together. You know, if it all sounded the same.
Yep.
Yeah, and again, like I was saying, you know, I think the main focus of these videos, you know, from now on, is going to be on the audio, making sure the audio is the best it can be, so these things can be podcasts.
Yeah.
Because that's the future of this stuff is podcast. You know, from what I'm hearing.
What's it going? What's
And
it
it's
going?
Future.
Yeah, what's it going to be after Hangouts goes away? Did they tell you?
What, Google?
Yeah.
Mr. Google will tell you.
Johnny there? Is Johnny there?
Yeah,
Google,
yeah.
It's Google
Well,
calling.
there's
Mr.
other
Google.
stuff. There's other stuff. But no. There's other things we can use. We don't have to use this. I mean, this is great. I love Hangouts.
Just easy.
It's easy. I love it how it switches. Like every time somebody talks, it goes to them. It's all automatic.
Unless you're trying to show a picture or a commercial.
Exactly.
And then it pisses you off.
And you just say, shut the fuck up. And it's all good.
Oh my goodness.
Stop playing with your knobs. You're gonna ruin it.
Ruin it.
Oh, my
You're gonna ruin it.
Yeah, but as far as these videos, I mean, there's other ways that we can do this stuff. But like I was saying though, the future of this stuff is podcasting. Okay, I've heard it for years. You know, we some people that Jay and I are on with, you know, they're saying, Johnny, podcast this stuff. That's the way to do it. And I've known this. I've known this for a long time. And that is the way that is the way to go. And so the video of these videos, if that makes any kind of sense, the video of these videos, that's the bonus, you know. Stay with us on YouTube. You know, you get the video to the stuff. But I think as long as the audio is great and the conversations are great, there we go. that's what's gonna.
Well, that's like what Rogan does, because he uses Vimeo, I guess. But he
Mhm.
does their podcast.
Yeah.
You can link to the video,
Okay,
watch.
yeah, I've got a Vimeo. Yeah,
and that maybe that'll work better.
Yeah, he has a engineer that
He does.
controls like who's on camera.
Yeah.
Well, you got John Biel, so.
But I doubt we'll be able to pay John Biel.
You can yeah, pay me and send me a whole video setup, a switcher and
There you
everything. I'll be happy to do it.
I love his podcast. So he's got good guests on there. It's amazing.
Episode from last week. Holy smoke, man!
Which one?
Bob Lazar.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Was that the UFO guy?
yes. If anybody UFO
Oh
nut,
my god!
watch the Bob Lazar Joe Rogan episode.
Jeez.
And then if you want to see the other side of that, watch the Tom DeLonge one. From
Was he supposedly the like the what was it the what was the famous UFO
Area 51?
Area 50 or no, the other one.
No, yeah, I know your one you're talking about.
Why can't I think of it? Down in New Mexico. Anyway, was he the
Lazar?
No, the 19 yeah, was he the one who was like he was in the
Yeah, he worked at Groom Lake.
Groom Lake. Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And he was
And the thing about him is like some of the stuff that he said back in 89 or something, whenever he came out, 88, 89, like some of the stuff that he said back then has come true as far as like the technology
Mm-hmm.
and some of the like, holy crap, this, and when you watch him, he seems like he's, legit.
He's not a nut. Yeah, most guys come off as crazy, but he is.
Yeah, his story's never changed.
Yeah, I followed that for a long time. A lot of those, especially the early podcasts, like when I first got my iPod, I had a lot of those paranormal kind of where they were talking about Roswell and I don't know, Roswell to me. I mean, it there may be some truth behind it all, but to me, like Roswell and Area 51 and that stuff, just it's something else. It's not aliens. But
I don't know that we'll ever know. To be quite honest with you, I don't think anyone will ever know the truth.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and with nowadays with everyone who has a cell phone or something to record video with them 24 hours a day, we haven't seen any evidence of anything like that. If there was something otherworldly alien out there, I mean, Jay, you remember a couple of years ago we were waiting for your alien late night broadcast. Like one of these late night shows, I'll tell you guys my alien story. I just remember that, but anyway, I don't know.
I think if you don't believe they're visiting, that's fine. But if you don't believe they're out there, if there's
that's where I'm at. Yeah,
life elsewhere in the universe, then you're a cuckoo,
right?
There's totally.
But the whole fact that everyone in the world has a cell phone or has something, and we have no evidence of something paranormal that stands up to any scrutiny. All right, I haven't seen it.
Ben says, "Where is the alien?" You know what? He's back there. He hasn't been plugged in.
See the reflection.
He's been turned off for a while because the outlet that the plug can reach is screwed up. So that's why.
Yeah, don't burn that out.
The power goes out in this room, so I don't want
to
this thing.
We can't have that.
Worth it for the alien.
No.
Like I said though, for a long time I was into like a lot of those early podcasts when people were just talking about paranormal, and the Paracast was the one I listened to. I don't know if anyone is familiar with that. It was called the Paracast, and they would talk about everything from UFOs to ghosts and everything like that. And I listened every week. I listened to it, and they had some amazing stories and some amazing things that happened to these people. And but in the last 10 years, I just simply have not seen anything in the last 10 years, and in my 45 years of being alive, I've never seen anything that I can't explain and that is just like paranormal. I want to believe, but I don't.
If you think the technology that it would take to travel over hundreds of millions of light years to get here.
That's what they're saying. I mean, and the universe is so big.
With that technology, if they don't want to be seen by us, they're not going to be seen by us.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, they're saying it takes 2 years to get to Mars. You know, because they were touting that whole people are going to go for a one-way trip.
Yeah, one-way trip. Yeah.
Then you're done.
It's a year to get out there. You're going to spend some time there, and you're going to come back. I mean, yeah, it is. The technology isn't there.
Oh, that's scary. No,
it is, man.
You wouldn't do it, Johnny?
No.
But there might be more people there you can play in front of, Johnny.
No, you can't bring a guitar. It's too much weight. You have to leave the guitar behind. Maybe a cigar box. That's probably the best. Most you can.
I'll make you one for your travels, Johnny.
There you go.
I'll take it, but I'm not going to space. No,
why not?
I like it here.
They did just offer you can go to the International Space Station. It's like $35 million.
I saw that. Yeah,
but you can go. You can go.
You can now buy a ticket to the ISS.
$35 million.
No,
is that how much it is? My God,
yeah, that's insane.
Well, people will do it. They'll have. There's a line for tickets right now.
And there's going to be someone there that is going to get married out there. Oh, let's get married there, honey, or propose. Really?
The first to do any of that.
Crazy.
I've been drinking these shits all night. Nobody's done it to me. I can't believe it.
Wow. Yeah. So what? Do you want? Well,
sound like me.
Oh.
It's 4 minutes after of me having to be quiet, probably.
Yeah.
Do we want to take a call?
Yeah, take a call.
Go for it, definitely, man.
Okay.
We can't talk.
I think I still got it in my
voicemails. Let's do some. Give us a call, John Beale. Put the number in the chat. There we go. There it is.
Well, it depends. I mean, how about if it's somebody that we're familiar with?
Well, yeah, that's the whole trick.
Who do we really want to talk to?
Ben Coombs Cigarette. I want to talk to him.
I want to know who that is.
No. That's the guy I don't want to talk to.
He left a voice message already.
Yeah, I know he did.
And you probably
dog paw. Let's talk to dog paw.
Screen that ear.
Pa.
I don't trust that dude. No, I don't trust that dude at all.
Vistalite. I like Vistalite's cool.
But yeah, if you guys
I always wanted to play a Vistalite set.
There's the number. You can call in you
Johnny,
call in.
You're spamming the
Put
chat
in there like 7 times, Johnny.
But
8.
I can. Yeah, it's all good. I can spam it all I want. It's all good. It won't do anything. You'll be good, dude. I don't know you, man.
You can always cut him off.
No, you can't. If he says something, it's in the video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He gets banned from YouTube.
Yeah, and anybody that just messes with us, you can't trust.
That's true. That's true.
You guys get 1 split second of being cool with us, and you ruin that. And I'm not kidding.
Then it's all over Johnny for real.
It's for real. It is. See, now I'm already being told to be quiet.
All right.
So
What is going on here? I don't know how old your house is, but for a while they would push the wires in the back of the receptacle. The spring that puts pressure on the piece that holds the wire will get loose.
What the heck is that all about?
That's electrician stuff. Yeah, don't be messing with the receptacle. Jay.
No, it happened twice.
The holes.
I'm afraid to burn my house down. So.
Jay wouldn't be turning off the breaker. He'd be just screwing the thing out and
Yeah, I have a buddy that's coming down in September. Who's an electrician? So I'll tell him to look at the damn outlet over there.
If I could get there, I'd look at it for you. But yeah.
Well, you're more than welcome to come down here.
If I'm ever in that area,
you can sleep in this room.
I can probably wake up and Ed will be on me. Edward Cullen, or you would, or you. Okay, why are you spooning? Those aren't pillows.
Those aren't. Mickey Settlemeyer says, "Does Mancuda smoke?" I don't think so. Does he?
No.
I don't think so.
No, I hung out with him in person, and no, he doesn't. No.
I mean, he might smoke pole.
Oh my!
You could ask him on Tuesday.
Yeah. Ask Mancuda on Tuesday if he smokes.
You know, it would be funny for him to do one of those Ask Me Anythings on like Instagram or whatever. He'd get some good questions.
John Harden says he is right. I used to build houses.
Oh.
Well, do any of you guys live near Myrtle Beach, South Carolina? Come fix it.
Hello.
Hey, David.
Hi.
Who's that?
David Ennis. Hey,
David Ennis is back. All right.
Hi, Johnny.
How you doing?
Hey, how you guys doing tonight?
Hey, man.
Hey, David Ennis.
Doing great, man.
Oh, it's good. It's good. That's good. Jay, John, Brendan, Johnny.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going tonight, David?
I can't hear him.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't hear them for like a few seconds on the video. See, John Beale, that's what I was talking about.
I just told him to say hello and call in. See what's been going on? Shit. I've been a little under the weather, but okay.
As long as you're doing okay, man.
Where's David calling from? Where's he from?
It's hot out here in Missouri.
Missouri. Okay.
Missouri.
Missouri.
But come on out, a new guitar.
Man, hope you're feeling better, man.
What new guitar are you looking at, David?
See you later.
What?
So what guitar is he looking at? He's looking at a new
Everyone have
guitar.
a good night. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, David.
Bye.
Be well.
Have a good night, man.
David Ennis, ladies and gentlemen.
David Ennis, the man.
Right behind Johnny, you got the David Ennis Strat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
That's
There
the
it is.
real deal, man.
Yep.
Beautiful one.
Mm-hmm.
Brett
Yeah.
McCord. Brett McCord says, I asked the question earlier and got a smart answer. I was serious. Everything isn't a joke. Brett, what question did you ask, man?
About how old his house was, Brett?
No, I didn't take that as a joke. Dude, I have no idea about electricity or anything. So if
He doesn't
that
know
is
how
a
it
joke,
works.
I wouldn't know. And if it's not a joke, I wouldn't know either.
He just
Could
flicks
be-
the switch and the lights come on. That's
Yeah. I mean, you know.
Yeah, you guys, I mean, you know, we do these shows and stuff, and, you know, we're looking at this chat, and it just scrolls by, and we can't possibly see everything,
Yeah.
you know? And if you really want to, you know, ask us a serious question or whatever, I mean, you can keep asking it or whatever, but, you know, you can't take anything serious. Like, if it seems like we're ignoring somebody or whatever, you know, unless your name is what's his name?
Lake Titicaca.
Combs Cigarette.
what's his name?
You know, don't take anything serious or anything personal. I
And
mean,
if I said something or responded to somebody and I offended them, I apologize, man. I didn't mean anything, you know, negative or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think there was any smart retorts.
No, I didn't think I was being like that.
Smart
Anyway.
Alec.
It's all about having fun, guys. You know, we're having a good time.
good night, Dan. Dan Halen.
Dan Halen. Good
Good
night.
night, Dan.
We live the show. Yes, they're living the show. I know you meant love the show.
Right. So it's to that point where I can't talk anymore. I'm getting yelled at.
It's all good. Are we good? Or?
It's okay.
It's okay.
Just whisper. We're doing the what's it called? ASMR
ASMR.
stuff. Okay.
Simon Williams, good morning.
Shh, John. It's too loud. John. Shh, 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 John.
stuff's weird to me. It creeps me out. Gives me the
Thanks for having me on, guys. I really appreciate it. Thanks.
That sounds real as shit.
It's the only thing that sounds real on this thing. Here's the applause.
Wait, Brett says, I was wanting to know if you put WD-40 or something on your...
I didn't see that comment.
Hold on. See, now I think he's pulling my chain.
Well, that's a good question. I mean, can you use WD-40 for to clean your fretboard or to clean your? I mean, you use it to clean your electronics and stuff. I don't know if you want to clean anything else with it.
What was that motion again, John? Fretboard.
Clean your something.
Clean your unit.
It's too greasy. It's too greasy. No.
What do you mean you use WD-40?
No, I mean,
for what?
I mean, you could clean your electronics with it, and maybe your Floyd Rose. I don't know. I wouldn't clean your strings with it. I wouldn't clean your pickups with it.
Brett, are you the one that said you were coming down to Myrtle Beach soon? And you asked me about how do I keep my guitars not rusting, living so close to the beach? Salt in the air. Well, dude, I mean,
Okay, you there? You all right?
I'm here. I don't know how to answer that. I mean, I'm in a house. It's temperature controlled, you know? So I haven't noticed a difference from living in New York to living down here.
He doesn't have rusty nuts. If that's what you're looking for, Brett.
I don't often play my guitars outside. And I think, like, as the crow flies, is that the saying? As the crow flies, I'm a mile and a half or something. Or
what's the crow fly?
The crow fly, like a bee.
The ocean.
My house to the ocean is maybe a mile and a half or something.
So you don't have to worry about salt water. I mean, that's nothing that you'd have to worry about.
No, I mean, dude, I'm upstairs in a room that has its own AC and heat, so there's no really issue that I've noticed, at least. I mean, maybe
climate control, nice and climate control.
Yeah,
No
climate
stuff.
So, and I apologize if I said something making a joke out of it. Here's the thing. I don't know much about this. So I actually thought you were busting my balls talking about a rusty guitar living close to the ocean.
You didn't say anything bad.
And I apologize, man, if I said something the wrong way or. And Ben Coombs' cigarette has rusty nuts, man. For anybody who's wondering.
Take care of that, man.
Yeah, man. Put them in an acid bath.
WD-40 is good for that.
I want to know who that is. Imagine it was really Ben. Just like
well, what is WD-40 really? I mean, is it an all-around good, like just like a solvent or like a?
It's an oil.
I mean, it's
it's an all-around good time.
Well, I mean, I know it's like it's for electronics and stuff, but I mean, you're not going to use that to. Some people are saying they use it on their fretboard.
You can use it anywhere.
I guess you can. I mean, it's.
I'm just saying. I don't know. What does W stand for?
WD-40. Something there is.
What
is it?
I said it. Water displacement. What's the 40 mean though?
40 times.
40. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Brendan Buttcheeks is frozen.
Oh,
he is.
Tony Neville asked a good question. He says, Jay, we vacation to Myrtle Beach often and have my whole life. Do the tourists get on your nerves? Yes, they do. Because I feel like a lot of the tourists from the New York area or Northeast area, they come down here and they act like, you know.
I was going to ask you something.
What?
Are you South Carolina?
Yeah.
Is there a Kiss cafe down there?
There used to be.
I saw something on Facebook or Twitter or somewhere about a Kiss. Yeah, cafe
Yeah, I got a hot chocolate from there a couple of years ago, and it wasn't very good.
in the bathroom.
Yeah, I think it closed down, the Kiss Cafe. I don't think it's there anymore.
That's the way.
You
I
really
heard
have to
you
be a
wrong.
fan to go in there, otherwise
It
you're
was
driven
right
crazy.
near the what the hell was it called? The
Was it like a Kiss
Margaritaville? It was
sanctioned
right
kind
across-
of thing?
Virtually right across from Margaritaville, and that's still open.
Did Gene and Paul have any involvement in it, or was it just like a private thing?
I'm sure they knew it was opening up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at the time, I really wasn't a Kiss fan at all. And the second I saw it, I was like, holy shit, we got to go in here, man. And it was cool. It was almost like a shrine. Hey, let's open up our own store, a Kiss Cafe, and make
say it like Gene.
You know?
Let's open up our
Yeah.
Mancuda does it. Let's open up our own cafe.
Wow, 5 years ago it closed? Holy smoke, man.
Oh wow.
So it was at least 5 years ago I got that hot cocoa and got nauseous from it.
Yeah.
It wasn't very good.
Kiss Coco.
Kiss Coco.
Coco the monkey. Yeah.
Coco. Ooh ooh. Ooh ooh ooh.
Butt cheeks got booted.
Oh man.
0. Man.
Oh, I'm on my last couple minutes here. It's getting late here. 3:19 in the AM.
My goodness. I thought it was late here. Dang it.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Everyone that's left. We got
Tuna?
50 tuna
in.
Tuna in.
Thanks for detuna.
I'm sure there's a tuna in somewhere. Come to the tuna in. There's a tuna in New Haven, Connecticut. New Haven. There's a tuna
in. Oh my god. So what? Subscribe. Leave a thumbs up.
Thanks to everyone out there. Tony Neville, Brett McCord. I always say Brent. It's Brett. It's Brett McCord.
Brett
Tom
Weir,
Bolt.
I said.
Brett.
Hey, Brendan Buttcheeks texted me and said, I got booted and won't let me back in. Thank Johnny, but not John BL. No, I'm joking. He didn't say that.
That's all
He said,
right.
thank Johnny and John.
No worries.
Love you guys. Oh,
Brendan,
Thanks
there you
for
are.
hanging out, Brendan. Thanks, man.
Brendan, you're awesome, man. Thank you for jumping in, man.
he's a good dude.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Yes.
The dog Paw. Simon
It's
Williams.
the dog
Paw.
Paw. Yeah, I think we learned this last night.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Right.
the dog Paw. That's what it is.
Vistolite 1972. Thanks for hanging in there. 7/8. Who else? It's the same people. Brett McCord, Mickey Settlemeyer. I don't know if I know Mickey. I mean, is this the first time we've seen Mickey?
No.
Well-
That name's been around.
G. Bushnoff was in there earlier. Who else? Dan Halen, Mike Turner, Simon Williams, John Harden, and everyone else. Johnny Beane.
No.
Johnny Beane, Johnny Blinn,
David.
David Ennis, 7/8. Yeah, it's all the same people. So, Truth Movement.
Let's say, do you want to do a raid?
Wait, who's on?
Let's look.
So there's 51 watching. If you haven't commented the whole night and you're watching, just say something in the chat. Just anything. A thumbs up, a middle finger, anything.
Say, hey, this sucks. That's fine.
Yeah. Say, Johnny, your shirt's stupid. Whatever you want to
It's got to be someone we haven't heard from.
say. Jay, the Bears suck. Whatever.
Nobody's saying anything.
Nightbot.
Let me see. Who should we raid here?
We know you, Night Romeo. We know you, Frank Corcoran. We know you. Let's see something new.
Yeah, somebody we haven't seen before.
Frank Corcoran. Was it Frank who had posted some pictures from the Met earlier today on Discord? Somebody was at the Met earlier today.
Yeah, somebody posted pictures in the Discord.
Ding.
Of being at the Met. Yeah. That's cool.
We got 49 thumbs ups and 4 Kiesels. So if you're not going to comment, if you're going to be a lug, then at least give a thumbs up. At least give a thumbs up. Come on.
That's right. Well, right now we got 50 thumbs up. Can we get 50? We got 53 watching. So we got 50, 53, 51, 50, 50,
5350.
5350 time. 51 thumbs up. 54 watching.
I wonder who Ben Coombs' cigarette is. It's Amanda.
No, it's.
I know. I'm just.
Okay.
He sleeps next to me at night. Oh, good to know.
At knit.
That's what it says.
He was next to me at knit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks, Tone Bolt. Knit. Knit. Oh, man. Doom Driver. Another one.
Come on. I'm trying to see somebody that we haven't seen comment before. Come on, man. Somebody
Good
had.
night, Tony. I don't know, man. Some of these, I mean, Doom Driver, I don't know if I know him.
Who?
Doom Driver?
Well, I saw him, he commented on something on I think one of the Facebook posts today.
Oh, okay. Plexiface, hey.
There you go. All right.
Hey, Plexiface, welcome.
What's up, man?
Let's see who's live right now. I mean, I watch a lot of different stuff, so some of it has most of it has nothing to do with the guitar nerds, community of just nerds. But we could send people over there, or if we can find somebody live talking about something similar, like John BL. Do you guys see anybody that's live?
I'm looking.
That
I
you
don't
follow?
see anybody live. No.
Well, John BL, why don't you go live right after this, and we'll send everybody.
I'm going to bed. I'm already half asleep. Man.
Doom Driver says, I was listening last week too. New fan. Awesome, man.
Awesome.
Thank you, man.
Well, there's our new guy for the week, man. Doom Driver. Thanks for joining us.
Ben
Tune in
Cooper
next week.
says, I'll start a Google Hangout. We'll send everybody you.
Tune in next week. Tune in on Tuesday for Talking Guitars with Johnny, Jay, and Dave, and John Mancuda. Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Find a nude yoga channel for us, the Dog Pa says.
Just live. Find a channel that's live that has something going on.
How do you search live?
Let's see what we got here.
I mean, the stuff that I see, it's
Boxing Cow.
Snoop Dogg's live.
he is
No.
Who is?
Premium.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh, God.
Peppa Pig? No, that's nursery rhymes.
Ellie likes
Looks like.
Peppa Pig.
Yeah, Peppa Pig is live, actually. Peppa Pig is live.
Well, how many people are in there?
Well, it's animations. There's 23,000 watching. So it won't be much of a raid. But,
No.
Mr. Beane is live. That was I don't know. This is crap. I don't know. All right, boys. Yeah. Are we good? I'm ready.
We got to find something. We got to find something.
NASA's always live. I do watch some of the NASA stuff.
NASA is live.
Those
There's
launches.
11 watching. We have more watching us than NASA has watching them.
Oh, nice. Well, let's raid NASA.
Oh man,
We just can't find anyone.
this laptop sucks.
Secrets of the universe and solar system planets. Why is this showing up on my thing? Lo-fi hip hop radio. Why would I go to that?
Lo-fi.
7,800 watching that.
Man.
Oh yeah, lo-fi hip hop radio. I see it too.
Chilled cow. God.
Good night, G. Bushnoff.
Oh, good night, G.
This is all cartoons.
And good night, everybody else. And if you're not going to bed,
Well, we want to send you somewhere cool.
does anybody
I know
else?
some people are. What time is it where everyone's viewing from?
3:30.
Well,
It's
12
3:30 now.
12:30 here.
Yeah, Peppa Pig is live.
Peppa Pig. Good night, Ben Coombs. Cigarette. Switch to the Juul or the vape. That's the way to go, man. So cigarette.
Mhm.
That's
He's
old school.
Johnny, Ben Coombs' cigarette is on the West Coast with you. Who is?
Wow.
Who
A
is?
lot
it?
of people on the West Coast.
It's your wife in the bedroom. That's who. Busting balls the whole night. Actually, it was cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's pretty cool tonight.
It was cool. Doom Driver 3:30.
I'll switch to the Bad Beans account Tuesday. All right, that's good to know, Ben.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Oh man.
So I don't think it's a KA because I don't think he'd be that cool.
Uh-huh.
KA is. I think Johnny does.
No, KA. Hopefully that dude's dead, man.
Oh,
Ouch.
No, that dude can go to hell, man.
that's not. That's
No,
not,
that guy was nothing but freaking trouble to us. And
well, I agree, but you know.
no, that guy. I hopefully that guy's burning right now.
Oh,
Man.
And it's no, that guy was not fun. No, he was nothing but problems.
I mean, I agree with you on that. As far as the other, you know.
Tony Neville, yabba dabba doo. Good night. Yabba dabba yabba dabba.
He says, "Nah, I enjoy having fun." Yeah, I don't think the other guy we're talking about likes having fun.
no, that dude was nothing but freaking problems for us. So we're used to it. So we're very defensive when it comes to people fucking with us. Let me just say.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. So thank you for watching, everybody. All right. So hey, we'll send everybody here. Give us a. We'll do the raid over here. I mean, it's the only thing I can find. Nobody's awake.
Ben Coombs, cigarette, please. When he says he'll switch to Bad Beans account Tuesday, nah, man, keep it on Ben Coombs cigarette.
Yeah.
Because that's funny. That is
Let's-
funny.
Let's get a Johnny Bean raid over here.
Is it Green Bay? Is Green Bay around tonight?
I hope not.
No,
So
I don't.
Packers
I
suck.
don't. I don't see him. No, Green Bay's a cool dude. He's a cool.
Yeah,
dude.
but
he's cool.
Packers suck.
Uh-huh.
Really? This is what you're sending us to?
Yeah.
Well, it's live.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's live, and there's freaking 2,000 people watching. So I'm over there. Let's see a Johnny Bean raid over there. Just jump over there. Just say Johnny Bean raid. That's what you gotta do. Or Jay Hannon raid. John
No.
BL raid.
No. Johnny Bean raid. I don't
Johnny-
have I closed the chat and it's gone.
Okay.
How do I get it back?
Johnny Bean raid over there. Jump over there. Say Johnny Bean. Say hashtag Johnny Bean. Hashtag Johnny Beane. And I love all kinds of music, so I mean it works.
Oh, I like jazz, man. You kidding me?
I
Good
mean
stuff.
I'm not a weirdo. John B.L. There you are. I see you. I love all kinds of music. So.
That was funny. Let me go there. Let me pause it.
And they're from all over the place here.
Tony, I see you. Tony's over there.
Farul Razi, El Jovan Rakulai, Tony Neville. Yeah.
I'm about to pee my pants. I gotta go.
All right.
Yeah.
Good night,
night,
everybody.
Good night, man.
Good night.
I'm gonna turn the. I'll be right back. We gonna sign off, or
I got about 3 minutes left in me, and I'm out.
no, I'll be right back.
I can still be here.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, jump over there. Say Johnny Beane. Say Johnny Beane sent me. Johnny Beane.
Well,
Raid.
yep. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and
Tone
head
Bolts
over-
is over there. I see a Doom
head
Driver.
over to
Jay's over there.
Relaxing Jazz Live Radio.
Yeah.
Good
Hashtag
stuff.
Johnny Beane Raid.
Bossa Nova.
Is it good stuff? Let me see.
I don't know.
I can't hear it. My volume's down.
I don't want to play it. It might get us in trouble.
Ah, it's good. It's awesome.
There's good stuff to fall asleep to. And I'm saying that like
Unlike
that's
this.
the real deal, man. Like, yeah, that's what I usually will listen to classical music or something light to fall asleep, or the Star Wars radio drama.
I told you, man. I used to go to sleep listening
For
to
a
that
while, I tried to
all the time.
You can't.
years ago.
You can't fall asleep to that though, because I'm listening to it. I'm like actively either you passively listen to something and fall asleep, or you actively listen to something and listen. It's hard to passively listen to the radio drama.
Mm-hmm. One, 2, 3, 4 a.m. All right, we good?
I'm good, man.
All right, Johnny Beane TV. All right, we'll see.
Thanks,
you
Johnny.
guys.
Thanks, everyone else.
Yes, I might see you guys tomorrow. I might jump on here tomorrow if you guys want to join me tomorrow at some point.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll be around tomorrow,
Yeah.
so maybe some sort of something tomorrow. So, all right, rock on, subscribe. Awesome. Yeah, at Johnny Beane TV over there. There you go, Simon Williams. I see you, man.
Yeah, man. Simon.
We're getting the Johnny Beane raids over there. Yes. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. There it is. There's the channel.
Good stuff.
All right. Keep typing. Keep typing. Keep doing it. All right. Yeah. I'll see you guys no matter what. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah. All right. Keep rocking.
Thanks, folks. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Jay. Have a good night.